It's going to be slightly desynced, so I'm going to do my intro for them, for my loyal audience of at least 10 viewers. Konnichiwa! Nope, maybe I shouldn't start with, hey guys! I'm sorry.
Hey guys!
Ow! Fuck. I'm going to take my headphones off. Sorry that I look like shit. I was on an hour and 10-minute walk listening to Pablo Honey. I used to be a pretty big Radiohead fan. Glasses and the unshaven beard wasn't evident. I was in like 9th grade. I hear you laughing. Go fuck yourself. You're a Radiohead fan now. I've now gotten a better music taste. Put up some albums that I like now. I'm not even going to go down that rabbit hole right now. Yeah, I listened to all their albums back then. I was a pretty big fan. I mean, I wasn't, Tommy York meat writer or anything. I didn't talk about how much I wanted to or be.
What the hell?
Bleep it out if you must. But yeah, I haven't really been listening to them much since like 10th grade. A lot of people my age now, 2007s to 10s, they like Radiohead. They FW. So I was like, maybe I should re-listen to it and all their albums, their entire discography. So I'm here with my good friend and editor, enzoaphyrene. Can I say your real name, Enzo? I mean, it's kind of in your...
My name is public, so it's okay.
So we are going to start with Pablo Honey, the first Radiohead album.
Today's gonna be like 9 hours long, bro.
I should also clarify. Shut the fuck up. We were both AP Lang students, so you'll be seeing that. That'll be very evident in a couple of minutes. How this works is we're going to fight for our positions. We're using one tier list, but we're not going to average out because that's pussy shit and we're not pussies.
Okay, editor Enzo here. None of this actually happened. We literally averaged out every single song after this. And also we're going to make our own separate tier lists at the end of this video or in a separate one. All right, back to the video.
We just have to agree on a position.
Yeah, we have to agree on a position. That is kind of so we are kind of pussies.
So this video is very different from the various videos of Radiohead tier lists on YouTube already. This one has 2 people ranking the song, so it's going to be more objective, and there's every single song instead of just the album. Yeah, releases.
So that's going to be very, including all the Kid Amnesiac stuff. One last thing. We're doing one album at a time. So we're listening to one album a day. Or I am. He's not. He listened to all these albums pretty recently. All right, enough lollygagging. Let's get the show on the road. So, first Radiohead song, You.
You is, it's a hide, I guess. I mean, it kind of grew on me a little bit. I like the part where he says like the fire. And that's pretty much all I remember. So it's like...
So you'd put it in the good tier. Now, I would put this in the amazing tier. Because this is a really fucking good song. This song, I really like this kind of riveting, punky music. So, this was at one point in my top 10 favorite Radiohead songs. I really like Tommy York's vocal performance on this album as a whole and the bends more than the rest of the discography. So, I would say You goes in the amazing tier. So, how are we gonna...
okay, right now we don't have any reference points. So I guess right now we can average it out. Because then we can be like, Creep is way better than You.
Let's
great,
go with...
I guess.
Yeah, great. I'm surprised because you really like Muse, and this kind of sounds like a Muse song. He sounds like Matt Bellamy here.
He does have a specific vocal style in the Pablo Honey era, but like it's not Matt Bellamy's style.
Not exactly like it, but he sounds more like Matt Bellamy here than on most of Radiohead songs, based on origin and symmetry. Maybe not something like We Are Fucking Fucked.
Okay.
All right. Creep.
Goats. Next question. I'm kidding. It's like better than You for sure. Overrated for so many people because they over listen to it on the radio or whatever. But like at its core, it's a good song. Without the Johnny's attempt at ruining the song. Creep.
This song,
I would put at great above You.
Yeah. I was gonna put it just about there anyway, so I'm
okay,
sure
good.
We can agree. All right, How Do You?
How Do You is underrated. The intro with the guitar and drums are actually like very good and coherent. I mean, the rest of the song just sounds like Pablo Honey.
Yeah.
The intro carries the entire song, and I think it's good. I mean, it's not better than You or Creep.
When I first listened to this album, I was like, this is actually really fucking good. That I put for How Do You. Wholly underrated, great song. Okay, so I didn't really put that much. I like how noisy this album is at some points. It's like very kind of fucked up guitars. It's cool. I'd still put it in great, but I can settle for putting it in the good tier. Stop whispering.
This song sucks balls. Drags out for at least 2 minutes too much, and the melody is not very good.
I said the ending is cool. That's all I said.
Okay.
I don't hate it. I think this is definitely worse than How Do You by a moderate amount, but I think I still favorited it. Yeah, so where would you put it?
Bad.
I settled for going with good instead of great, so how about you settle with going with lower good?
Mid.
Well, mid's too tailored to yours compared to... Okay, sure, whatever. Thinking About You. So, yeah.
The song also kind of sucks. It's like they tried to make it good. It didn't work for me.
But yeah, I think most songs you would try to make them good. For this song, I wrote it's pretty. It's ear candy, and there's some interesting vocals and lyrics here. So thinking about you, I would put it in good tier.
Okay, lower good. I'll take that.
I do think it's a very pretty sounding song overall, though. Anyone can play guitar.
I think it's a little overrated.
A little
the Jim
overrated?
Morrison part stands out.
Okay, you've seen the performance where he's screaming his lungs at it to the song. Right?
Yeah, that kind of put the song on the map, I think.
I think the song is really good. I wrote, okay, this is a cool ass intro. It's a fun song. Weird to hear it without Tom losing his shit like in that one performance, and I low-key think it makes a song better. Don't like the ending though. Boring ass fade out. It's not a reference, by the way.
I would put it in top of good.
Yeah, I agree with top of good, actually. Ripcord.
Shadow Realm. I don't I don't know. I literally don't know.
I said, whatever, cool guitar tone, but that's about it.
I said I like his vocals sometimes, I guess. And I said the exact same thing copy pasted about you. I couldn't tell you.
I can't. Well, Shadow Realm is like worse than that, or is it you just don't know?
It's just like
That's
Shadow
why-
Realm is in it's not under anything else. It's like this tier list is 3-dimensional and Shadow Realm is closer to us than the rest.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You know what I mean.
I know what most of these songs sound like, so I don't know if we need a Shadow Realm here, but on the other hand, I don't really remember what the song sounds like, so maybe we do need a Shadow Realm. Let's put an
mean,
asterisk here.
Okay.
Both agree it's better than Stop Whispering, and that's really all I care about. Vegetable.
I was listening to the song when I was walking outside. It started raining, and I had to run home. That's all I remember from the song.
Okay, I like the twinkly guitar in the beginning, otherwise it's the same old so far. I'm getting tired of this album a bit, not gonna lie.
Prove yourself underrated. Top of good, but the drill version is better.
Cool, not bad, cool intro. Okay, that's very descriptive. Yeah, it's a good song. You said top of good? I think it's worse than How Do You and Anyone Can Play Guitar. But it'll be at the top of good soon enough, I'm sure. I can't.
I don't remember.
Actually, I said, for this one, I said another cool intro, but haven't I heard this one already?
I put this one under vegetable.
I don't really, I just remember the
Yeah,
intro,
sure.
kind of. Allergy.
I don't know.
I said that I like this song ever so slightly better than the last couple of tracks. I'm gonna say
Definitely mid tier.
right here because
Top
that's
of
like
mid-tier.
towards the end. Not top of mid tier.
mid-tier.
I'm not gonna put
Yes,
it
top of mid tier.
Fuck
Top
me.
of mid tier.
Blowout.
Amazing.
Let me think. Is it better than you? No, but it is better than
Yeah.
Anyone Can Play Guitar. So I'm gonna put.
Bro.
I would put it right here. You said
Bro.
you wanted it to be amazing, so I'll put it right here.
Yeah. Yes.
I really, let's see what I say for this song. Finally, something interesting. This
Yeah.
song really
Yeah.
works because of the build-up, which most of the other songs off this album lack a good build-up, and really pretty start and a freaky ending. It's just kind of climbing up
Oh yeah.
the wall.
Okay.
I don't know if you see the wink the first time. So, Faithless the Wonder Boy.
I literally listened to this like an hour ago and I forgot it.
I said low-key reminds me of Just, and why are those guitars so loud whenever they come in, like initially? So I would put it like bottom of good.
Middle of good for me.
I kind of forgot what Energy sounds like already. No, we'll just put it
Yeah,
right here.
exactly.
I think that's applicable. All right, Coke Babies. I said atmospheric, enjoyable, tolerable. I don't want to kill myself after listening to this.
Okay. That should be like normal.
The bare minimum. Yeah, usually.
Top of mid.
I'll put it right here because I don't
Okay,
feel.
whatever, man.
I'm pretty indifferent to this song. All right, Creep acoustic.
Creep. I like Creep more.
I like when he does the deep voice in the beginning of the song. Which lyric it is, I don't remember.
If I were to be given the choice to listen to either Creep or Creep Acoustic, I would choose Creep. Creep is worse than Blowout in my opinion, so I'll put it under Blowout, but put Blowout under Creep, so I don't know.
I think I would settle for putting this one below Blowout. I think they're equal, but because you think it's worse than Blowout, then Blowout remix.
Nah.
This is like Blowout if it was worse. So I'm gonna just straight up put it in the bad tier. Yes, I am.
It's not bad. It's
Yeah, it's not
I
bad.
would put it right under Prove Yourself.
I said, wow, this era of Radiohead sure was homogenous, huh? But it's a good song. So
Okay, sure.
You said right there, so I'll put it right there. $1 million question.
This one's good. I
Yeah,
think
this
it's
one is good.
underrated.
This one's pretty good. Fast-paced, energetic, chaotic, punky. I would put this one above Creep.
Whoa.
No, I wouldn't. I'm already forgetting what all these fucking songs sound like. There's too many of them.
It's gonna get better as time goes on.
Oh, thank God. Yeah, I put this one right here, inside my head.
Okay, first listen is probably good, but it got obnoxious. Of course, it's just repetitive.
The riff when he yells inside my head sounds like Newborn. which is weird.
Oh yeah, I hear it.
Newborn is one of my favorite songs, almost of all time, but I've listened to it kind of recently, so I can't really, I don't know if I'm comfortable saying that yet.
Why don't we just do a Muse tier list next time?
I mean, I've only listened to one Muse album. When I, listen to all of them, We Are Fucking Fucked is going number 1. I'm gonna spoil that right now. I would put Inside My Head in the good tier. I would put it below Thinking About You, but above Yes I Am.
Yes, I am.
Duh? So I kind of lied. I don't remember anything about the Drill EP. I didn't listen to any of it except for Stupid Car. Actually, I listened to the Prove Yourself Drill version, which is just a worse version of Prove Yourself.
No, it isn't. It's better.
I remember I didn't like Stupid Car, so I'm gonna put that in the low mid or maybe higher bad tier.
Right above Lurgy.
All the way up. Fuck no. I'd put it right here.
Well, okay, it's not that bad. Come on.
Let's settle with this.
Okay.
So, Prove Yourself Drill version, I said, okay, good. I gotta compare with the album version to see any describable difference. Yeah, it's fine. I don't know, it's whatever. I like the drums. They're a different sound.
The chorus and build up are clearly better.
Where would you put this?
Right above Prove Yourself.
I put it right below Lurge. Oh, Faithless the Wonder Boy. Okay, you drill version. Yeah, not the genre. Do you remember what this sounds like?
Sounds like you.
It's a worse version of you. I don't like the production as a whole here. It's too smooth and sort of sultry sounding. I like the raw rock ballad vibes of the actual song on the album. I do like the build up to the ending though. That's changed and I think that's tough. Where would you put this?
Where is you? You is up there.
It's
pretty mid.
Yeah, not my thing. I would put this at the end of good, and you'd say it's mid, so I'm gonna just put it right there. If there's anyone watching this, they're not watching for the Pablo Honey stuff, so I don't know. Specifics really matter here. Think about you drill version. What did I say about this one?
Still S.
Ass? No, this one's so different. This one is nice. I like this one. This one is more energetic than the OG. Very fun. I think it's as good as the OG. So you'd put in bad tier.
It's mid.
I'm gonna put it right next to Thinking About You because that's also our opinions averaged out.
All right, you put Thinking About You right next to Thinking About You, but not Prove Yourself. Right next to Prove Yourself. I see how it is.
Because you don't like Thinking About You already. You have a different opinion on the Prove Yourself and Prove Yourself Drill version. I like both of the Thinking About You's equally. Finally, we can get to the the actual good songs.
Yes.
No, this whole album is not that bad. Better than I first remembered. The worst problem is its homogeneity. I like the energy. I love Tom's voice here. It's really good. All right, Planet Telex. So you want to go first or should I?
This one's pretty good.
This song.
I used to be a bit okay. I used to be a bit bigger on this song, but it's like all right now.
This song is fucking amazing and might be top 10 Radiohead for me. I'm smiling thinking about when I listened to this album after having get through everything yesterday. The way I felt, that sort of internal relief when I heard the intro weird.
Oh yeah, I mean compared to Pablo Honey, yeah, this is gonna be goats. But like,
we are so in. Possibly top 10 Radiohead. Outstanding performance by everyone here. Infectious bassline, powerful drums and vocals. That's what I wrote down. I don't know if I can say top 10 yet because I don't. We're only on the second album.
I would put it in top of great.
I think keeping it in amazing for now is fair, right? The bends.
I like the bends more than Planet X.
I don't, but I get why. I've felt that way before.
It's good. The chorus is better than Planet X.
Fuck no.
It's like pretty good.
But yeah. I like the sort of angularity that the guitars have on this album. They just feel like I'm getting zapped with guitars, and it's really good. And it's very specific to this album.
Top of great.
Is this better than Blowout? I think they're equal, so I'm gonna put it right there because you like it more than Blowout and Creep, I'm assuming.
I love how you're actually explaining why you like or dislike a song, and I'm just saying like, yeah, it's all right. Carry the video for me, please. That'd be nice.
All right, High and Dry.
A bit overrated.
I agree, yeah. A bit worse than the Bends, the song, but still a very good song. It's very pretty. I love the ending when he's like, "Don't leave me high." They did not like High and Dry. They did not want to put it on the album. They had to, I think. So
they could have added something else from the EPs, I think.
I mean, yeah, Lord knows I have a shit ton of songs from the EPs.
We'll get to that.
I think this would be like, yeah, I think we agree. I'm gonna put it.
Okay, cool.
Fake Plastic Trees.
Goats. Next.
This song, like a lot of Radiohead's, their sadder songs, it really hits when I'm sad, and I wasn't sad listening to this album. I've had moments with this song where I've been brought to tears. I'll keep that in mind with my rating. It kind of just sounded like a pretty song to me. I wouldn't even put this in the great tier.
What?
I'm joking. I would put this, let me think. So you'd say
amazing. At least amazing.
I'll put it there. Is that
Thank
fair?
you.
It's not
Sure,
fair.
whatever.
It's a Porter Robinson reference. Editor, do not cut that out, or I'll fire you. Bones. So you wanna go first here?
I don't like it that much.
I like this more than fake plastic trees.
Oh my god, oh my god.
Okay, let me see. Oh yeah, this song fucks. I love the chorus where all the guitars come in and I feel like I'm being zapped. Love Tommy York's performance here too. Great song. And I said better than fake plastic trees, so I have a feeling I might not have been rage rating.
You're actually rage rating. You're actually rage rating me right now.
So you would say it's above Liturgy.
Yeah. No, above, right below Inside My Head.
I would put it right here. That brings it all the way up here.
Dude, I can't wait until we get to the bends, dude.
Dude, you'll never believe this. All right, I'm back from the Nasium. All right, anyways, we're Nice Dream now. It's
Nice
like that.
Dream is a pretty big shift from Bones. I think it's the middle road track of the album. Chorus, first time listening, was pretty banger, but like after a while, it's okay.
I like the psychedelic washy ending. It's not my favorite on the album though. I would put it in the good tier.
Above How Do You.
Okay, now we're getting now we're
Just flop that into goats next. This better be higher than Planet Telex, buddy.
I just put holy fucking shit. So let me talk about this song from the bottom of my heart. This is a really good fucking song, yeah. Is it better than Planet Telex? Let's think about this.
Yes, from the top of my heart, yes.
I think that they're equal. I won't lie. I think they're equal, but you think that it's better than Planet Telex? I love not being able to tell whether or not the singer is making these sounds or it's the guitar. Same thing with like Plug-in Baby by Muse.
I think you're obsessed with Muse now.
You know, We Are Fucking Fucked is the best song of all time. The second time I've mentioned We Are Fucking Fucked, I think, in this video, so put up a counter, editor. Next is My Iron Lung.
I don't like the climax. It just like doesn't fit with the rest of the song.
What the fucking fuck?
Like the first section riffs are kind of like deserty in a sense, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then when it crashes down, it's like, bleh. It's like, bleh.
What the fuck does that mean?
You know?
No, I
It
don't.
makes sense. Don't worry, it makes sense.
That's kind of the point. It's not exactly a happy song. As in, you like straight up, you don't like My Iron Lung.
First half, I do. Second half, no. It's above Bones, though.
Oh my
So
God.
put it below $1 Million Question.
Love the power in the choruses and that beautiful bridge before that final burst of energy in the final chorus. One of my favorite Radiohead songs, definitely. Okay, I definitely like it more than Fake Plastic Trees. I like it a bit more than Planet Telex.
Thank you.
This is my favorite Radiohead song so far. Don't worry, I'm sure, there's a couple opinions I've had so far and I will continue to have that are interesting, like Planet Telex being that high up, I'm sure some people might find interesting, or it being above Fake Plastic Trees. Bulletproof, I wish I was.
It's kind of filler, but it's good.
This is like a better Nice Dream. Why am I saying yeah? I'm the one who wrote this. Bulletproof, I wish I was is very atmospheric. So where would you put it?
Right above Anyone Can Play Guitar.
Do I agree? That'd be kind of crazy.
You agree?
Yeah, I do agree. Actually, you're right.
You agree. Thank you.
Yeah, Black Star.
This one's really good. I like the fade in, the chorus. I like it.
It's a really fucking pretty song. Actually, it is one of their best so far, but it's not their best yet. Yeah, I put this above Fake Plastic Trees. So you're
What is with the Fake Plastic Trees hate, bro?
I'm not hating on it. It's not my favorite song.
You're hating on it.
I think that's fair, right?
Thank you.
Sulk.
It's right in the middle of like two really good songs.
Definitely.
But by itself in a vacuum, I think it would be good.
Kind of just a worse version of Nice Dream in my opinion, but it's still a pretty good song.
I would put it good, not there.
Definitely not
Good.
there.
Like right below Nice Dream.
Yeah, I'm gonna just put it there. All right, so Street Spirit.
Okay.
Let me talk about this one first because Street Spirit is one of my favorite songs of all time. This song is perfect out of the gate. It's just pure sadness and misery, and it feels kind of like it was made in the universe where happiness doesn't exist. I listened to this song today after not listening to it for some time, and I was in a good mood, but I was still like getting chills on the left side of my body. Oh man,
Maybe you had a stroke.
This song just makes me feel like there's a void in my heart. It's like a void. Obviously, all the way up here. So where would you put it?
Yes, I didn't even get to talk about it. But, yeah, it's fine. Whatever. Just,
Sorry.
Whatever.
Okay, what do you say about this song?
It's pretty good. It's definitely amazing tier. Top 3, the Bends, in my opinion, not top 1.
I get that. I understand it's not,
Above Planet
necessary.
Telex.
Oh yeah.
Below just.
So I think it should be here, and you think it should be there. So how are we supposed to do this?
Put it there, please.
How about the next one where it's like this, where we think that's separated by one song in terms of quality. We like It'll be yours.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, now we have 2 more songs because I listened to 2 of these two of these when I was walking home. India Rubber.
Dude, oh my god, and I have beef with this song. The first half is absolutely amazing. The guitar where it goes like, wow, no.
I don't like that
And
part.
the-
That part, I don't know.
What? The guitars and drums throughout the song is so good.
Oh, the drums, yes.
Hold on.
All right, while we wait for him, I'll give my opinion. I like the whole song. The second part I don't have beef with. I know exactly what he's going to say.
All right, back to what I was saying. So in the middle of the song, they just throw in a billion laugh tracks and it just ruins the entire song, bro. Why?
Yeah,
Why would they do that?
I'm not
It's a
sure what
perfectly
they were
good
thinking.
song. The song up until that part should have been in the album, but then it's like a ha 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 ha. TS is not Gorillaz, bro. Put that in good and move on.
Below Inside My Head.
Sure.
And now the last song for this little session talk show host.
Pretty dragged out and repetitive.
No!
That's all I
said. This song is fucking amazing, dude. Killer bass line, killer drums. I love when they turn up the saturation.
Okay, yeah, the drums are good, but
I don't know if I'd say drags on. It is longer than I think it needs to. Well, I guess then I would say it drags on, wouldn't I? I like borderline love it. So where would you put this?
mid.
That's not nice, man. It's not fair. I would put this above Nice Dream, but below Anyone Can Play.
That's a shame. Okay, I'll give it to you. It's above Lurgy.
Okay, guys, wait. Let me fix this because you can't even see my luscious locks. Fucking stop falling! I'm unhappy right now. Is it drifting? Is it falling? No, it. Oh wait, what are we recording again? What is this for? Oh right.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video.
Well, actually,
Today we're going to be ranking all of the Radiohead songs on the internet, and we already did half of them.
We did not.
Pop is Dead, plop that into goats.
So Pop is Dead, yeah. I quite like this song, actually. I like when Tommy York repeats Jack him off 2 times to really emphasize that his desire for that action. The lyrics are a little iffy, but I don't care that much about lyrics, so I'm fine with that. I would put this. Well, you didn't really say how you felt about that. Oh yeah, you did actually, but you didn't explain in.
Should I even go to? I don't want to go into detail.
It's barely worse than talk show host. I'd put it right below talk show host.
I'd put it right above talk shows.
God damn it. Okay, well, last time we went with what I wanted, so I guess I'll have to put it right above talk show host. God damn it. All right, The Trickster.
This song slaps.
This song is really fucking bad. I'm joking. This song is actually quite good. I love the switching of the time signatures. I love the chorus. I love the twangy guitars. It reminds me of Glass of Water by Coldplay, or I guess Coldplay by Glass of Water. I mean, Glass of Water by Coldplay would remind me of this song. So, yeah, it's a good song. Perhaps even great.
Amazing.
Seriously?
Yep.
You're really gonna put it in amazing?
Yep.
Can we settle for putting it
Top.
below Creep Acoustic?
Right above it.
Okay, well, we just went with what you wanted, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, yeah, Lewis Mistreated. Who is Lewis?
Almost. This sounds like my iron lung.
Who is Lewis? Also pretty good
That's
song.
what I'm saying.
A bit disjointed at times, but I really quite like it. I like the angst on this song, and really all of this this era of Radiohead, both Pablo Honey and the Benz era. I like that angsty vibe. I like Muse quite a bit, at least so far. We Are Fucking Fucked, top 1 song of all time. Let me see, who is Lewis and why is he being mistreated? Putting my microphone in my lap, so I will not be able to speak for 1 second. But 1 second is all I need. That's a business trend, more like business dog, am I right? With a bit of polishing, it could have easily been on the bench. Above Nice Dream, below Anyone Can Play Guitar.
Okay, whatever.
Punch drunk, love drunk, single drunk. This title is it's a pain in the ass to pronounce. It's a tongue twister. She sells.
This song is a pain in the ass to listen to, so I guess it fits.
Yo, okay, you want to elaborate on that?
Partly hyperbole, but it's like samey throughout. It's nice, I guess.
Is it samey throughout? It's the one with the guitars, I think.
It's the one with the guitars and the drums. And Tom York.
Tom York. Cool ass intro. I've always liked the intro to this song, but I used to not like this. Atmospheric and eerie. I like the constant changing of modes, like Ionian and Lydian and others. I don't know which ones it switches. I'm not that much of a fucking nerd, but it does switch between some.
Right.
And it gives a nice psychedelic vibe to it. I put this right above Lewis Mistreated.
I think Lewis is better.
So where do you put it, like right here?
Okay.
Permanent Daylight.
Bridge Carried.
Yeah, I put it like right here, I guess.
You do not like this more than fake plastic trees. Don't lie to yourself.
Like right here's fine, you think?
Yes! Lozengi of Love.
That's definitely not how you say that word. Yeah,
Sorry.
I don't know how to say it either, actually. Editor, staff, put up how you're supposed to say that word.
The song's pretty dull.
Yeah.
Interesting acoustic guitar, but like nothing else.
This song is almost annoying because it's pretty repetitive, but I like the mix of the
Yeah.
guitars, the acoustic and the electric, and then his voice. They all harmonize, and I think that's actually quite pretty. I'd put it like right here. Oh, look,
Okay.
he made a song about you. Because you smell like shit.
You're so funny, dude.
You're so right. My phone is falling!
Slow as hell song and repetitive guitar, and I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like this song either. What did I put for this song? Whoa, they made a song about Enzo. I'm a great friend. I don't know if you guys can tell. I'm gonna just put it in bad. If my phone falls one more time, I'm gonna blow my brain out. Okay, yeah, I don't like this song, so I'm gonna just put it in bad. Okay, so can you tell me what maquiladora means? Yeah. Actually, I'm too lazy to do that. You just search it up and tell me yourself. Editor Enzo.
Great. That's
Great.
what I think about it.
Kick-ass song, yeah. It's a pretty good song.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Middle grade, or like right above group acoustic, yeah.
I think it's better than you, so I would put it... No, I mean worse than you. So I would put it right here.
Okay.
Alright, Planet Telex, hexadecimal remix.
Loki went hard, but it's like way too long.
Is this the one that's Indian as hell sounding, or as intense as the OG? And to be honest, almost as good as the OG. Yeah. And I like long songs, so I'm okay with the length. So I would put it like right here. So where would you put it?
Like right above Lewis.
It's a shitty list. I'm just now realizing.
Yeah, this is so bad.
Oh, we fucking fucked. Yeah, wait a second. That wasn't even supposed to be a reference.
Okay.
Killer Cars.
Alright, man, we get it. You almost died in a car.
He will be singing about this on the next album as well.
It's good, but the end got repetitive. It's like, we get it, man.
It's like the end has no end. Shit, I'd put it below, Thinking About You, all the way over here. I know, I'm a hater. Planet Telex LFO DJ Mix.
No, put it in bad.
I really liked this one, actually.
No chances. No chances.
It's weird that I keep hearing Tom York moan in my ear for over God knows how many minutes, but I like it. It's a good song.
This is abysmal tier.
It's not that bad. Oh, it's not that bad.
It's that bad.
Averages out to like right here, I think, right?
Okay, whatever.
Are you sure? How can you be sure?
Next.
Okay, and put up who the girl on this song is, like harmonizing with Tom York, because I'd assume it's PJ Harvey because they've collabed. I think they collabed around this time. Solid.
The very nice vibe.
Oh yeah, prove it. Prove yourself. Here, I think right above Lozenge of Love is fair. Planet Telex Karma Sunram remix. I thought it was Sutra.
TS is doing too much. That's what I said about it.
I'm a sucker for dub music, which is stuff like this and some Gorillaz deep cuts. I really like it. It's really good. Wait, I don't like it more than Bulletproof. I'm gonna just put it right there and save myself the brain hassle. Killer Cars Mogadon version.
It's like the same as the original, bit worse.
No, this one's better. This one's more acoustic based, if I remember. I put it right there, so where would you put it?
Okay.
Type shit. Alright, finally, some actual original songs. Bishop's Robes.
Alright, whose favorite Radiohead song is Bishop's Robes?
I think I
Review
had
yourself right now.
I had that thought while listening to the Street Spirit EP. I was like, imagine if one of these songs is like someone's favorite Radiohead song. I said very pretty, that's all. I also forgot what it sounds like, so maybe I was just wrong. Okay, now I want to
Remember when I did Creep in 10 Style? A lot of you seem to want the full news.
It looks like the guy from System of a Down. Okay, what were we supposed to be doing again? So you said you think this one dragged out too much?
Uh-huh.
Gosh, I swear, kids these days, they can't handle a song over 3 minutes. They're not like us though, right? Yeah. Let me think. I said let me think.
Think faster.
Just say like right above Pop is Dead. Alright, Banana Co.
Finally a good song in this goddamn EP, bro. Bananico slaps. Low amazing.
I like this one. It's good. Not sure what the fuck he's talking about. Actually, I have an idea. I have an inkling. I'm assuming it's about that one war where...
El Salvador and Honduras.
Yeah, that's what I was assuming. It's gonna go in, like right above Maquiladora. Molasses.
Molasses looking kind of good.
Yeah, good, but all the build-up for nothing at the end of the song is kind of stupid.
Yeah, it just ends.
Yeah, it just ends. I don't like that. I'm not putting it right above Talk Show Host.
Yes, you are.
Right there. No, I'm not.
Ooh, put it above talk show.
Okay, how do you block someone on Discord? Talk show host Nellee Hooper mix. Remember?
This one just added some weird synths to
And-
talk show
and
hosts.
there's more feedback, which I like.
Oh, put it above talk show hosts.
Just for that one, I put it all the way down here.
Oh man.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me? My phone doesn't like to work. You're supposed to work. Okay, it is day something. Put it up, editor staff. So let me just wrap up my opinion on the Bends, and Enzo will give his opinion on the Bends. This band matured quite a bit.
They finally stopped trying to get into the radio.
They certainly sounded like it at times, yes. Definitely moodier and more atmospheric. Darker overall, I would say. Probably because the cover art is darker as opposed to the white and yellow.
It's like a perfect inversion of colors.
Is that true? Editor Enzo, can you put up what the inversion
I'm not doing that.
colors are? Yes, you are.
Airbag.
Wait, you gotta give your opinion on the Bends too, you know?
It's pretty good.
Okay, Airbag.
I like how intricate and complex it is. Pretty amazing opener. It took a while to get into though. One of the more heavy sounding. It sounds like the Bends more than OK Computer, I think. High great.
Really fucking good. Okay, first of all, Jesus Christ, Tom York, how many times do you have to repeat that you were in a car accident? One of the best guitar riffs I've ever heard, I will say that. And I love the textures here. I love how it's almost, like, it's kind of going more into that trip-hoppy vein, which I think is really cool. I love that bridge. It just feels like we're sinking into this world, and it is friggin' tough. So, I would put Airbag, middle of the road good.
So you just straight up glazed Airbag for 5 minutes straight and you're gonna put it in good?
No, fuck, I put it in, let's see, do I like this song more than...
I like it more than Creep.
Okay, I think we can both agree. We both put it right here then. That's tough. That's a good start. That's a good start here. All right, Paranoid Android. You take the.
Dude, do I even need to argue? Please say no. I'm a sucker for sectioned songs. So like this one obviously has like a first, second, third, and back to second sections. Each one of them could be a full-blown song, but each, instead, I don't know. It's the closest that Radiohead has ever gone to making an extra long song banger.
You like this song quite a bit. I hear that. So it breaks my heart so much to tell you that I don't like this song that much. No, I'm joking. Kind of. This song, it has one of the best overall guitar work in I think probably any song I've ever heard. Definitely any rock song. First part, I really like how unsettling it is. Second part is badass. Sounds like Coldplay. I love that. Third part is the one I would describe as cathartic. I really like this song. Great, maybe even amazing tier, but I just don't like it as much as a lot of other people do. Like, I see, people praise the song a lot. Like, a lot. But there's better songs off this album that, like, the message that it is saying, which is already a bit kind of clouded. I don't really care for the lyrics all that much in, I think, probably half the song. More so the first verse. I like how clustered and scatterbrained it sounds. But, I don't emotionally resonate with this song. I think it sounds cool as shit. And I get chills listening to it sometimes because it is very good. So, maybe I have to work a 9 to 5 for like 25 years to be able to fully get this song and this album. I would put this in...
Imagine.
That would be interesting, but I'm not that crazy. Maybe. Oh, you put it here, so yes, it would be above that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna put it right above Planet Telex because you put it up there.
You like Just more than Paranoid?
Yeah.
Oh my god. You're cooked.
Alright, Subterranean, Homesick Alien.
I don't like the song very much. Not catchy to me. But I like the atmosphere. I like how spacey and boopy gloopy everything is. You know what I mean? It fits the title very much. I feel like I'm in an exoplanet.
This song I used to not like that much. But after singing this song, like I was doing it for karaoke, I like the song quite a bit more. Atmosphere is fucking beautiful. I was listening to this. I was paying attention to the songs, which I haven't done with this album in a while. Ugh.
Sorry.
I loved how the reverb was in my right ear, but then the actual guitar, the opening guitar riff was in my left. I thought that was just so, I don't know, it sounds so beautiful and crisp and clear. And then also alienation is another thing that I think is, it's a cool sort of, what rhetorical strategy would this be?
Parallelism.
Yeah, probably parallelism. He was a better AP Lang student than me. I don't know if you guys could tell. I love the chorus. I don't know why he doesn't like the chorus. He's not like us, you and me. I love how frustrated the chorus is. Like he's fading in and out almost. That wasn't even supposed to be referenced. Did I say that I like the atmosphere yet? That being said, I would put this song, I would put in great.
I'm fine with that.
Where would you put it?
Probably just below that.
Just. He said the
All right.
So exit music.
Exit music, absolutely wonderful, beautiful. My only complaint is that the climax is too short. Certainly top of amazing somewhere.
This is my least favorite song so far. And listen, okay?
Oh my god.
This was the first Radiohead song that I ever consciously listened to. I'm sure I heard Creep in a Mall or something before I was 12, but I heard this song when I was 12. I think I overplayed it then because I would listen to it a lot. Stuff like this, like exit music, doesn't make me feel how I do when I listen to like Newborn by Muse or Moonlight on the River, in that I'm getting, you know.
And we are fucking
chills.
fucked by music.
And we are fucking fucked by Muse. Okay, here we go. I love the structure of this song. I love songs with this structure, but I've heard moderately to much better songs with this sort of structure. Comforting Sounds by Mew. Not Muse, Mew. Or, what's that one Muse song? You
You're
would
fucking
try...
Oh, Escape.
Escape by Muse. Then you got Earth Mover by Have a Nice Life. Or All I Need by Radiohead. Or a lot of other songs by Radiohead, because they've done this before, because it's effective. I like the ending part, I really like the lyrics, but it just doesn't really stand out to me that much. That's really all I can say. I like the atmosphere, I'll say that. That's my favorite thing. Listening to these songs in a certain context helps, because I remember the last time before today I listened to this song, I was imagining it playing at the end of a movie, or like, you know, when something really big is happening in a movie scene, because this was made for the Romeo and Juliet movie in like 1995, 6, I don't remember, 6, 7. I do like Bulletproof I Wish I Was more than this song. Yeah, I'd put it in the good tier.
That is tragic.
It is. Would you say it's better than Just?
Yeah. No.
But I don't think I could sleep with myself if I could put this below Bananico. Why is Bananico so high? So I think that's where we're gonna put that for now. Let Down.
Oh my god, Let Down. Underrated.
So what about the song
Underrated, guys, underrated. Let Down is underrated. Let me see.
So Let Down, so far, by far, is my favorite Radiohead song. It is so haunting. It's really just the climax of the song that makes it. Because to be honest, I think that the chorus is a little weak. I love the verses.
I think that's the weakest part of that.
Yeah, the choruses are not the best thing in the world, but God, I don't give a fuck when I hear that climax. I always will get chills. I love textural music. I don't know. Don't put a texture counter because it's gonna take too long. I've talked about texture probably at least like 5 times so far, maybe 6, 7 times. It's used so well here. Those guitars are so beautiful and twinkly. That part where he harmonizes with himself. Oh man, I'm getting chills just talking about it because this song is so fucking good. I think this is a common experience. I didn't really like this song that much when I first heard it, but then I think second listen, immediately I was like, holy shit. It's just...
Holy fucking fuck.
Holy fucking... But we're not fucking fucked. The song may make us feel like we're fucking fucked, but we're not fucking fucked.
This song fucking fucks. I think you already covered all of my points.
Yeah, I think I've said all I have to say about this song. I'm sure anyone who's watching this video knows what Let Down sounds like, and they probably love it because holy fucking fuck. I'll give you the mic, Enzo.
Yeah, same thing. Like, first listen was like, oh, okay, you know, that's pretty good. For me, it was like the third or fourth listen that really just like glued onto my neurons, and then it just stayed there, and it just never gets old. It's very good.
I like this more than Street Spirit, so I would put this right there.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
All right, so Karma Police. I like this song. I've liked it more in the past. I don't like this song as much as some other people do. I will say that second half is still fucking beautiful. When he's yelling self, and then it's just like so much echo and weird fucking effects. That part's still amazing. That whole part is the best part of the song, in my opinion. So I'd put it between Creep and Subterranean.
Okay. Low key, a little bit overrated. It's pretty catchy, but I don't really like it as everyone else does. I think it's the middle ground of the album. Just like how I said Nice Dream or something was the middle ground of the Bends. I'd put it above Creep. Actually above Airbag.
Okay. Fit or Happier?
I mean, it's a interlude. I don't go out of my way and be like, I need to listen to Fit or Happier right now. I like how it gets more and more dramatic as time goes. That's, it's actually sounds pretty good, but it's not, a song.
I see a lot of discourse between Radioheaders about if this is a song or not. As Enzo knows, I am big into experimental music. This is definitely the most so far. I really like the sounds here and the textures. It's pretty, but it's also very dreary sounding. But then combining it with, this noise, so very atmospheric and in the best of possible ways. Like, kind of, unnerving. It crosses that threshold from just despairing into, like, something is seriously wrong and I'm kind of scared right now, and I really like that. Let me think. This is interesting. And so let's just say right there. And then actually below indie rubber, I think it's kind of closer to the average. Electioneering.
Underrated as frick. I get that it's like politics and whatever, or whatever the hell people are complaining about the song, but it's good. It sounds super good. It's like a wham right after a really depressing interlude.
Yeah, great guitar work here too. I love the chorus. The chorus is catchy as shit. I love the whole song. I like post-punk revival. That's my kind of a repetitive genre. I mean, you know, there's dynamicism. You know, listen to something like All My Friends by LTD Sound System or The Modern Age by The Strokes. It doesn't really change that much, and I like that sort of state. So this song changes quite a bit. So I'm not gonna fault them for that. It's not their fault. It's not all wrong. It's not all right. Or actually, it would be all right. Great guitar work. Love the chorus. Love the production. Great drums. That's all that I can really shout out. So I would put this. So where would you put this?
Low amazing.
Let's put it there. Hey, I'm still saying it's better than Blowout in the band. Other shit. Other Frozen Witcher shit. Alright, Climbing Up the Walls. Holy fucking shit. Again, this song is amazing. Come in.
40,000.
Okay. A complaint I have had with Radiohead, not necessarily on this album, but on albums that actually starting with the next album and further on, I am unsatisfied with the balance of experimentation and then, you know, regular traditional stuff. For example, I'll come up with one later, but I think that the mixing between the two, because, you know, they experiment around, they're artsy fartsy, it leaves me wanting more from either end, because I like experimental music and I like rock music. I listen to Muse, I listen to Shoo Shoo, whatever. But this song specifically finds the perfect balance, because holy shit, this song is weird and it is good and it's catchy. It is catchy, especially in the chorus, how just fucked up the sounding the chorus is, and then the guitar is climbing down the walls. It's like, whoa, you're supposed to go the other way. I would go as far as to say that this song is perfect. It's just Let Down makes me feel more. I resonate with that song more. So even though I would give this one a 10 out of 10 and Let Down only a 9.5, I'm still gonna put this one behind it. But this is for sure going in the amazing tier. So Enzo.
You kind of said it all.
Yeah, I tried to cover all bases.
Yeah, maybe you just give all the opinions and I just lay back and disagree. High amazing.
Anything interesting you want to say about the song, or should we argue about?
Nah, I mean, not anything you just said. I like the screaming at the end.
Worse than Let Down? I think it's worse than Street Spirit. I think it's better than Just. No surprises. Okay, there will be a surprise with this song.
I think either or in general, the song is overplayed. I don't know. It has a lot of emotions, certainly, and the message behind it, very depressing, especially with the music video. The music video is pretty good. But, I mean, nothing else. I like the lullaby aspect. That's very creative, and it goes well with the message. I don't know.
Wait, I heard someone knock. Are you still there? Or is someone at the door? Take a guess and say someone was at the door. So I'll give my opinion now. Alright. So I have had an interesting history with this song. I always liked it, but it's never devastated me. It's very rarely devastated me the way that I see a lot of people on TikTok or in real life say, oh my god, this song makes me want to. I love, also, like Enzo said, love the lullaby aspect. I love that glockenspiel. I mean, what else really is there to say about this song? This is one of the most popular.
You forget to mention it. I think it's a little monotone throughout. There's no real climax, no real build-up.
It is monotone, but I think it kind of works because lullabies don't exactly have big emotional climaxes, and I'm not saying it has to follow the lullaby structure that much. I just think that it works well here. All right, so I like it less than Creep. But I like it more than Subterranean, I think.
Above Subterranean, but below Electioneering. Make that happen.
You see, the space-time continuum, I'm gonna just put it right there. The exact opposite of what you wanted, but whatever.
Yeah, alright. Climax is pretty good. It's pretty distraught. But it's not as, grand as I would have expected it to be or wanted it to be. Honestly, kind of a chill listen if you don't really pay attention to the lyrics or message.
I get where you're coming from. I never really would have considered it chill. This was my favorite Radiohead song for the longest time. It changed a couple months ago, but it was for I don't know, like 6, 7 months. Sorry. Put a counter for how many times I say 6, 7, of course.
I'm gonna have like 5 counters in this video.
The whole entire right side of the screen is just going to be counters. Lucky is a phenomenal song. I love the verses. I love the choruses. I love the ending. It's perfect. That's one thing. I think it's perfect. I love how psychedelic it is. I love how more traditional, like sort of space rocky, progressive rocky. It sounds like a Pink Floyd song to me. I love the structure of this song. Great song. Shrunk on me a little bit. It is kind of chill. It is really good, and I love it.
Really good.
Below Planet Telex and Paranoid. So I think we can settle with it being above Creep, and Karma Police, but below Airbag.
Perfect.
And now we have The Tourist.
It's certainly a contrast to the rest of the album, message-wise, because it's like more uplifting. It's a slow burn at the end of the album, which I'm not a big fan of in general. I like a more aggressive ending. Yeah. The chorus is pretty catchy, though.
I really like it. I think it's a really good ending. I don't know if I could say perfect, but a really good ending. I resonate with the message. This album, this song specifically, I think it's got to be top 3 in my resonating with it. 11th grade was quite hectic, so it's kind of like realizing
slow down, man.
There's you gotta slow down, idiot.
Mid-grade.
But I like it more than the Trickster. That is mid-grade, technically. All right, now we can talk about the B-sides, because
Hooray.
it's interesting.
Let's do it in the order of okay, not okay. So I promise is first. It's good, but repetitive as hell. I like the increasing intensity, but nothing else of value, in my opinion.
I think it's a little repetitive, yeah, but I'm okay with it. I wouldn't say it's great, but I'd say it's a good song. But I don't really have anything to say for this, I think. Yeah, I'd put it like right there.
Okay.
Man of
War.
War.
This song fucking fucks.
I quite like it. I liked it more in the past. I don't really feel that much listening to it now. I put it right there, and you'd put it up here. So let's settle with it being worse than Creep, but better than Subterranean.
Above group.
It's already a bit closer to yours than mine.
Okay.
Lift.
I think the rest of the song, apart from the chorus, is a little dull, but I think the chorus makes it up. Therefore, it is amazing.
This song is really good. It's very pretty. It kind of reminds me of when I play work at a pizza, I think it's a pizzeria or work at a pizza place on Roblox when I was like 7. It reminds me of those times. I really like its message. It's similar to the Taurus in that way, but it's also a better song than the Taurus. It's very catchy. I do agree that the verses are slow. I don't think that's a bad thing. I can acknowledge, yeah. I like it more than Karma Police though, so I put it there. Bottom of Amazing is fair. All right, what comes next? I think it's Meeting in the Aisle.
Lol.
Lol.
Lol. So
This is the best Radiohead song. No competition. I'm okay with putting it here because I know there's nothing that's gonna beat it.
Are you being for real right now?
Have I not told you how much I love this song?
Lol.
I got you.
I bet you planned this out for like 2 days. Okay.
Okay. Not okay. So where you talk about?
I think drawn out vocal notes definitely complement the rest of the instruments, but the rest of it doesn't do too much for me.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I like the guitar riff quite a bit. I like the harmonies,
Yeah.
like you said. Above, I promise. Yeah, I'd put it right there, and you'd put it there. That's not too far from each other. All right, then it's Meeting in the Aisle.
Meeting in the Aisle.
And
The song's pretty cool. It's like a fun, bouncy alarm that's like preset on phones.
I do actually. That is true. It has very specific alarm sound. Fun is not the word I would have ever used to describe this song. I see where you're coming from.
The main guitar riff is the part that I'm talking about. The rest of the instrumentals, I can see that it's like,
I like the song. It's a bit repetitive, but I like the soundscape, so I don't really care.
Well, I mean, it's an instrumental, so you'd expect.
Yeah, I guess that is true. And it's also not that long, so it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really overstay its welcome. I would put this above Let Down, but below Creep. So how does that work?
Okay, hold on. I'll be right back again. I have to do
Jesus.
this. Melatonin, I put it in good, like.
We're on Meeting in the Aisle, dude. Okay, I'll wait for him. Will he wait for me? I think it's about as good as I promise.
Above Permanent Daylight.
There we go. Melatonin.
Weird timings. I like when the drums come in, and it does feel like I'm on melatonin.
This song is weird. I don't know if I'd say it reminds me of being on melatonin. It reminds me of being sleep deprived. I don't like when the drums come in because I don't think it works with the synths because it makes me feel like I'm being sung a lullaby. Below Prove Yourself Drill version, above Yes I Am.
I said low good, so That's fine by me.
A
Promise.
A promise.
Yeah, I mean a reminder.
Those
For
who
me,
know.
it's kind of dull, boring, but xylophone thingy adds depth to the song, and I like that.
It reminds me of the song "The End" by The Doors. That is like 3 thes in one sentence. Pretty good, but it's fine for now. I like the textures. I do enjoy the textures. They're very textural. This is worse than Sulk. That's definitely a thing. Better than Thinking About You drill version. So I would put it right there. Where would you put it?
I would put it.
Good.
We're doing a reminder. Yeah, I would put it around there. Yeah, whatever.
Polyethylene.
Alright,
Right?
it's pretty banger. Riffs are pretty damn coolio, or it lacks much variation, which I'm not a fan of.
Yeah, I like the first part. I like the second part. Not much to say. I just really quite like it. I would put it lower grade, and you'd put it middle grade. So I'm gonna put it above you, but below Maquiladora. Pearly.
Pearly's amazing, dude. This is my favorite. Okay, not okay. B-side thing.
This song is really good. I love this guitar riff. I love it kicks ass. I love how frustrated Tom York sounds here. I love how I think there's like 2 or 3 people singing here. I would assume they're all Tom York. Nothing else really. I would put this in. Let's put it above Banana Co, which I still don't know why the fuck that song is great too.
it's good, dude.
I don't know why that song specifically keeps pissing me off being there. Worse than Man of War, but better than Paranoid Android. I mean Subterranean Homestead Alien.
Sure.
Okay, then we have Palo Alto.
It's the more experimental kind of okay, not okay track. This is what I wrote down. Strangely amusing, fascinatingly weird, beautifully chaotic. Bridge Loki sucks though.
First of all, that sounds AI generated. This is my favorite song from Okay Not Okay.
Is it only because it's experimental?
No, it's because it's experimental and good. I mean, Melatonin is experimental, but I'm not putting it that high, am I? I said best B-side from this era, Easy Peasy Lemon Squeezy. I would
Mac and
put
cheesy?
this Mac and cheese. Well, that's not even a reference.
Low grade.
Low grade.
I think
Oh
it's
my God.
worse than polyethylene
Why are you doing this to me, man?
because I'm like this.
Just cuz? I'll put it above the Trickster and the Tourist. I think that's fair. Final song.
I
from
made
this
my
era.
millions. It's a pretty baller ballad. It'll definitely hit when I'm sad.
Is that it? Is
High
this
grade.
it? High grade. Okay.
High grade.
This is the most emotional I've gotten listening to a Radiohead song so far in this deep dive of ours. This song is actually like making me feel sad, like act like really sad.
And then I called you on Discord middle on the middle of it.
Yeah, I was like, dude, you killed my vibe, dude, my flow state. The same vibes as Videotape, not just because they're both sad piano songs, but because they're sad piano songs sung by Tom York. Above Electioneering, but actually above No Surprises, but less than Subterranean.
Above no surprises, yeah.
And that will be all for today, everybody.
Are you ready to rumble?
New recording session. We last talked about OK Computer and all its B-sides, but I did not actually say my opinion on the album specifically, so I am going to do that. Or do you want to go first?
It's awesome, dude.
OK Computer, I've never really had a connection with. It's never been my favorite from them, and that didn't really change this listen either. I mean, I would say it's just about as good as it probably could possibly be, especially made by these people. This is kind of the little things that all come up to this one giant thing. I would like if it was more atmospheric, maybe a bit more energetic, like not Let Down.
The Tourist.
No, not the Tourist either. Maybe Subterranean. No, not Subterranean. I don't know. It's just never
Maybe
been...
your points are all invalid, and you're just biased.
I might be wrong. Solid album. Pretty good. Sometimes great. That's about it. So, Enzo,
All right.
you got anything you want to say about this album, or shall we move on to Kid A?
Sounds good, bro. That's like the bottom line. All right, Kid A. The greatest left turn in music history. Everything in its right place is a good song. Very bombastic opener with the iconic synth. It's a landmark of the whole Radiohead experimental era. It's iconic, but in my opinion, it also wanders off and just drags on for a little bit. It gets pretty repetitive, very fast. But I think the first half is very, very good.
This is a very, very ballsy way to open the album. It's also very, iconic. It's never been my favorite. Love the chord progression. I love the sounds. Dragging on, I don't know if I would call it that.
But you know what I mean. It's just like repeats.
It
very many
meanders.
times.
I know what you mean. Yeah, I like minimal music. I don't really have a problem with that, but I don't disagree. This is also another one of Radiohead's songs where people really really like it. I like it, but I don't really really like it. Also, bombastic. You used the word bombastic. I don't know if I would say that. Bombastic is like Muse, like we are fucking fuck, you know.
Okay, bombastic. I mean, ballsy would be a better word which you
Yeah,
used.
I think for every album you kind of got to put yourself in a certain headspace to really aptly enjoy it. It was, as Enzo mentioned, and as a lot of people have mentioned, the greatest left turn in musical history. Add a delay effect to that. I think that this song is pretty good. I don't think it's great. I just think it's pretty good. I'd put it right there beneath Permanent Daylight, and you would put it in high great. You said. Above my, well, I don't want to settle for that, but I know how much you don't really care for that song. So above my iron lung and below high and dry. You think that's fair?
Okay.
All right. Kid A. That's the name of the album.
I think this song is severely underrated because it is a very nice melodic electronic thing. It's a nice listen. I'm gonna go great.
Good song, comforting, pretty. I've heard some people describe it as unnerving. I get it. Yeah, I like it. I remember first listening to this album. I did not like this song at all. I thought it was annoying. I like the percussion a lot. That's kind of a standout to me. I like the flow from Everything in its Right Place to this. I like that, which is a compliment that the rest of this album soon will not be getting. It would be probably the lowest one in grade. So I'd put it right there. And where would you put it? Better than You, but worse than Polyethylene. The national anthem.
When I got into this album for the first time, this song was like one of my favorites. It is a little overrated, or maybe it's just me. I don't know, because I don't think I'm very big into noise rock. The beginning is fire, like don't get me wrong, but like the culmination of all the trumpets just like doesn't fit that well with me. But I can see why people really enjoy the song, and I appreciate that. The vocal effects, not my thing either. So I think it's like good.
It saddens me to hear that this song has grown off on you. This song's really fucking good, just straight up. It's fucking... Oof. Like, I smiled when it came on, because I've always liked this song. From first listen, I like this song. I like, noise rock. It's almost like cartoonishly evil sounding at times. First of all, great bass line. Excellent drumming here. Fuck, the drumming is so good. And the brass section... Oh my god, dude. I read that Tom York, when he was hearing the brass ensemble play this, for the song, for recording, he was like jumping up and down. He was so fucking giddy, and he fell off the stage and he broke his foot, which, you know, I can't even blame him. If I heard this song live, I'd lose my shit too, because it's a good song. Just give me putting it above High and Dry and Everything in its Right Place, but below You, and we'll call it a day.
Sure.
How to Disappear Completely. I think it is quite good, but I just don't really feel anything listening to it anymore. I'm iffy about the mixing on this song. It really feels very in the midst of a storm, a really fucked up bad storm. The production is also very cloudy and kind of smothered and foggy. And I think sometimes it works, but also other times it's just like not my thing. This is another one of those songs where I would resonate with it a lot more if I was sad, but I'm not really sad. Especially this song, because this song used to be one of my favorites. With my former attachment to this song, I can't put it that low at the same time. So I would personally put this song, this is gonna hurt to say, but only great tier.
I'm literally just you, but in the phase where this song is the most beautiful thing of all time. So just take whatever, all that you just said, but rewind a year and a half maybe, and then that's how I feel about it.
I guess with Exit Music, same thing here. I've overplayed it.
I would put it mid-amazing somewhere.
Above Black Star, below Fake Plastic Trees. Tree Fingers.
Very, very good. What is it called? Ambience. Very good. Very nice for me. You're probably going to say, like, this is the scariest thing of all time, bro. I like it.
I see this one get a lot of shit pretty often.
You're like, why?
Yeah, like, God forbid, you know, the band that's known for experimenting with electronics, this is a pretty good example of that. It's pretty. This is a pretty song. I always like this song.
This song is placed in a way that the first half and second half of the album are very distinct. That's cool.
That is true. I do agree with that. So, I would put this song... I'd put it lowest grade. Optimistic. You want to go first, or should I?
I don't have that much to say. It's pretty baller. It goes back to their rock elements a little bit. It sounds very good. Middle to high grades for me.
I remember my first listen to the album, this was by far my favorite song, probably because it's the least weird. Okay, I love the structure, I love how it starts. The drums are the standout here. They are so... I think I'd go as far as... Yeah, they're perfect. Drums are perfect. I like the little jam session at the end. That part's fun. To Above Subterranean but Below Man at War. We can agree upon that. That's agreeable. IMO. Alright, In Limbo.
It's kind of similar to Subterranean, actually. Interesting atmosphere. And I like the instruments, and I like the chorus, and I like the song.
This song
All right.
frustrates the hell out of me
What?
because I really love the first minute or so of it, but it just doesn't go anywhere until the last part where it's all this shitload of effects. I love how the song ends. I think it ends extremely well and freakily. Well, it is a weird song. I'm a bit scatterbrained right now because this album, as I will describe it,
Scatterbrained.
if it was done a bit differently, just a little bit differently. In theory, this should be one of my favorites off the album, but it just doesn't go anywhere, in my opinion, until the last 40, 50 seconds, when all the effects are coming in and it's just like, what the fuck is happening? But I wish that it had just more things going on in it. It just kind of meanders until that last 50 seconds. Let's settle for it being worse than anyone can play guitar, but better than Meeting in the Aisle. Idiot Tech, do you want to go first for this one, or should I?
Yeah, this song definitely grew a lot on me. The freaking drum pattern at the beginning is now permanently tattooed on my brain.
Daylight.
It's great. It's very catchy, very awesome. I think they combined, traditional song aspects of being like catchy and whatnot to like the new stuff they were trying.
I would agree that this is definitely a good gateway into experiment.
Okay, but however, I don't like the end where he says "and the children for this over and over again." That part gets a little annoying. Okay, go.
Okay, I agree that this is a good gateway into experimental music, because it is a very weird song. Been one of my favorite Radiohead songs. They really captured something special here. It sounds so isolated and anxious. It sounds very anxious. He sounds like he was taken
from like his home and put in a time machine without his consent, and was sent like 1,000 years into the future. And he stayed there for like a year. And he came back, and let's say the future was really fucking bad. And he's like schizophrenic and crazy now.
It's like he's trying to get these thoughts in the most efficient ways possible. But this, future was so terrible that he can barely, comprehend it himself. He can barely communicate it. I love in the second half of the song when it's like these weird atmospheric sounds. It's like something scraping in a hallway, and it's like drenched in reverb. And I really love when it ends. It surprised me when Enzo said he didn't like that, because it just ties up the song so well, I think. That being said, let me think, do I have any complaints? No, I don't. So right there. Alright, Morning Bell.
Kind of a nothing track for me. It sounds pretty cool, but like I don't go back to it.
I don't like this song. This song for me is like in limbo, but worse, because I don't know. I don't like any part of it really until the ending. I like everything after he starts saying nugget a bunch of times. I think that part's kind of cool. The ending is really good. The ending is almost spectacular. The ending is really, I love how balls to the wall it sounds. It sounds too dry. It sounds like a demo for what would eventually become a better song. Okay, personally, I'm trying to like calculate it in my head. It just keeps going down. It's a downward spiral. Below,
You think the LFO mix is better than Morning Bell? Okay, now you're weird. Yeah.
So let's put it at the very top of mid. Okay, motion picture soundtrack.
I'm about to upset a lot of people, and I'm very sorry. But I've tried to get into the song several different times on different occasions, and I just cannot understand it. The harps are cool, the organ, that's pretty cool, very, very angelic. I don't feel anything.
That's how I felt first listen. I was like, I feel absolutely nothing listening to this. After certain situations really resonated quite a bit more with me, and it rather quickly, I think, after the third listen to this album, at that time became my favorite song, not just on the album, but of all time for a couple months.
Wow.
I really love the lyrics here. I love how defeated Tom York sounds, at least for the first half. I'm not the biggest fan of his falsetto here, but I really like that first half. I love how the song just kind of drifts away in a very heavenly way. It doesn't end more disturbingly like a lot of the other songs on this album do. Not as potent for me as it used to be, but gosh, I am a sucker for this song. So I think below Pearly, above Man of War.
Below Man of War.
Okay. Untitled.
It's a bonus track. I don't think it fits in the album at all. I think they just like threw it in as a bonus track. It's just a 50-second long ambience track. There was already an ambience track in the middle of the album, and it actually does something. I think it adds nothing, but I do think it sounds pretty cool.
This song scares me. Like, straight up, it scares me. Just creeps me out, kind of.
Creeps.
I didn't hear this song for the first 5 or so listens to this album back in 9th grade. So one day I was listening to it while I was trying to fall asleep, I think, and then I hear the song start. I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" And I don't know why.
Oh, that must be scary.
Yeah, that scared me. It was scary. I think it's a good little extra thing to the album. Something about it works very well with the sort of vibe that this album carries, so I'm cool with it.
Yeah, like whatever. I don't know how to really rank this song because it's like
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm a.
it has nothing in it, you know.
But below Killer Cars, above Nice Dream. There we go.
Yeah, all right.
So that was.
I don't agree with whatever.
Well, you know, what can I say? Yeah, nothing to say, nothing to do. All right, so that was Kid A. This album disappoints me. It is not a bad album, but it is very often considered, you know, one of the best albums of all time, and I'm like, I don't see it. I wouldn't even, you know, more niche things like one of the best experimental albums of all time, or one of the best artsy, or, you know, one of the best alternative albums of all time. Just no, it's decent. I frequent Rate Your Music sometimes. I'm ashamed to admit.
Ew.
Yeah, and hey, you're on there too, buddy. You've never used it as much as I have. I don't use it that much anymore. And this is like, I think it's in the top 10 if I remember correctly. I'm like, this is the best electronic album, and this is one of the best rock albums, and this is also not really a rock album.
Just like one rock song.
My complaints are the second half's pacing. I think that it goes all over the place and it feels too scattered. Brain. It's just in limbo and Morning Bell that really agitate me. This is diverse. I don't think diverse is the right word. It's just too inconsistent. There we go. Inconsistent. Despite that, I still do like this as an album more than really most of the songs individually, except for Idiotech, because that song is genius. And How to Disappear Completely is still a great song, even if I don't feel much when I listen to it. OK Computer, I still feel things when listening to half those tracks, even if they're not the most intense emotions. But here it's just like, I like it. It's not a bad album. I can't say that. It's just, I think it's seriously quite overhyped. That's how I feel about Kid A. Would you like the metaphorical microphone?
I think the album is good, and I do think it's a little overhyped, but I still think it's a pretty good album. That's it.
I'm back.
Hey guys, welcome back to the video.
Shut the fuck up, I'm talking. So we... okay, I'm sorry. I feel bad now. You go ahead.
No.
Is there anything I can do to cheer you up?
Start the damn video.
Okay, so I forgot to listen to the Climbing Up the Walls remixes.
Oh my God!
The previous times. I listened to them this time.
I was about to crash out more than I just did.
Okay, so let's see. The Climbing Up the Walls 07 remix. Surprise! It's better than I was expecting. It's chill, catchy, sort of trip-hoppy, if I remember
The
correctly.
thing is, it kind of sucks the soul out of the original song.
Oh yeah,
There's,
it's
like, no
nowhere
reverb in the voice.
Nowhere near as good as the original song. Not even in the same ballpark, and it's got to be at least 3 tiers beneath it. Honestly, let me think. I would give this. I like this. I'd listen to it again.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Right below Anyone Can Play Guitar, but right above In Limbo. That's where I would put it. Climbing Up the Walls, Fila Brasilia remix. I mean mix. Sorry, I'm not sure what the difference is between those two here.
Put it up.
You're Brazilian, so you go here.
Yeah, it really bothers me to say that this was not my favorite mix out of the two. I don't know. It's okay.
Yeah, it's nothing special. Like, I was like, what the fuck am I listening to when it happened in the song? Where they like repeat Tom York yelling for like, I think 6 or 7. That wasn't even supposed to be that. I'm like, just him yelling, they repeat it. And it's like, what the hell is this? It's good. It's just like, I don't know. If I wanted to listen to good dub Radiohead remixes, I would listen to the various ones that they have had beforehand. Better than Molasses, but worse than Talk Show Host. So I'm gonna put it right there. Where would you put
it right above Melatonin.
So that's where you would put it, or that's where balancing our opinions it should go?
That is where our balance is.
You put it above India Rubber?
Yeah, for sure, man.
I have a feeling you're lying to me, and I don't appreciate that. And as punishment, I'm gonna actually put it in the King of Limbs remix tier.
Okay, no.
Wait, that's a rock song. Okay, wait, where did I actually put this? I forgot. I'm gonna just leave it there. Packed like sardines in a crushed tin box. Solid little ditty. It's catchy. I like the textures. I like when the weird sounds come in. I like the metal pan. I like it. It's just, it's a good electronic song. It's nothing crazy, mind-blowing. It's not particularly epic. Feels kind of like it's missing something, but I don't really know what, and I don't really care enough to find out what, because it's a good song. So I would put this in. Is it better than the Karma Center remix? Mix? I keep saying remix. Can you put up editor, Enzo? What the difference between mix and remix is here? Did you say it? I don't.
Yeah.
Shit. I guess I wasn't paying attention.
I'll put it in
Yeah, just
in
put
post.
it in that zone. Put it in, baby.
Well, this song for me is I don't like it very much because it is so experimental. I find it interesting, but not listenable. Oh, that's a bit harsh. I'm just
You
saying.
don't think it's a listenable song?
It's like I listened to it once, I didn't like it, and then I'll probably never hear it again. Not into that.
You don't FW with that? That's unfortunate. No. This is a more stripped back, minimal song. Those weird textures, you can tell a lot more.
Weird textures, more like weird fishes. Up top.
Did I say where I'd put this, or I think I did, right?
I mean, maybe, I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, I don't think any of us were paying attention. This song is worse than Bulletproof. It is more than Nice Dream. I like this song. I don't know why it was that high. More than I Promised. More than that one. Oh my God, hurry up! Okay, not okay. And then you said that. Oh, you put it quite low. So now I gotta put it like above inside my head, but below.
That's fun. A Telex mix.
God damn it! I don't need to seem like an asshole. Actually, go fuck yourself. I'm gonna put it right here. Okay, there we go. Are we satisfied with this?
Sure, man.
Okay, Pyramid Song.
Oh my God! This is where my Amnesiac album glazing starts. It's a super, very beautiful song. I've watched a few analysis videos of the song, and each time I've been more and more impressed on what the song has, like, you know, the pyramid structure on the piano or whatever.
The time signature,
It's about
the beat, and the rhythm. I'm pleased to say that my opinion on that, on this song, has changed quite a bit. For the beautiful instrumental. The main issue I always had with the song was I just never like felt anything listening to it. Like pleasure, I liked listening to it. It's pretty sounding, you know, again, beautiful instrumental. The lyrics I just never really connected with. I like lyrics that are more personal. This is very cryptic and vague, but in a more mystical and larger sense. And not a more personal, very confused sense, like, say, Turn On the Bright Lights. Oh, this is kind of, the Amnesiac album cover looks a lot like the Turn On the Bright Lights cover looks a lot like the Amnesiac cover. I went into the song with an open mind in that regard, and I was pleasantly surprised. Love the textures, love everything about it. Chord progression, love how it's produced. It's very warm, it's comforting. It feels very much like it is telling a story, and I like whatever it is telling, even if I don't fully understand it. I would put it below Creep. I'd like it more than Man of War, but I like it less than Motion Picture Soundtrack, so thanks for this.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Actually, no, I like it more than Pearly.
Right below... How does it appear?
I'm gonna put it right. Evil Strokes. Now, I guess I have to put it right above Lucky, which hurts, but I know it's averaging out our opinions. Just they're so close, yet so far. Okay, Pull Revolving Doors. I know you really like this one, so I'll let
very
you
much
first.
dislike this song. This song is literally about doors, bro. What were they thinking making this? I don't care that it sounds all cool and experimental and whatever. It doesn't sound good to me. It's about doors, which is weird. Robotic voice was way better done in Kid A title track. Low mid.
I used to really like the soundscapes, the instrumental. I like what the fuck feeling music. This one is really done quite well. I love those little breaks in between all that sort of noise. This is quite a noisy song, even if it's not really a hard song to listen to. It's very fast paced and frantic. There we go. It's frantic. I really like that. It's a scatterbrain, you could say. Put up a scatterbrain counter too, because I feel like we've said that one quite a bit. I don't know if I could say this is one of the best sounding songs I've ever heard, but it's got to be one of the best experimental songs I've ever heard. Just sound-wise, it tickles my ears. This sounds like elevator music for a not very mentally sound person. What I would imagine that would sound like. Probably the most experimental song on an album by Radiohead so far. It's not good because it's experimental. It's good because it's cool, you know? Again, just everything culminates into this one very... I keep saying scatterbrain because it's the best way. It just sounds so all over the place, and I really like that. I think this is a really good encapsulation of the vibe of this era of Radiohead, Kid A and Amnesiac, because it is very eerie. I would put this in amazing tier. No, I would not. I would put this but above Tree Finger. So I'd put it very low grade, and you would put this low mid. So that's. Fuck you. Put this below How Do You, but above $1 Million Question. I think that is almost exactly even. Alright, you and Whose Army?
Alright, back to my glazing arc. I love the muffled vocals on the start. Chorus at the end gets a little repetitive and stuff. I like it a lot.
And stuff. not particularly glazeful here. I quite like this song, but I never really gave it much thought after the first listen to this album. I was a little pleasantly surprised, but then never really, it wasn't, you know, my favorite or anything. I like how minimalistic this song is. It's just two instruments for the first half, and even when, you know, the song climaxes, and it is a rather powerful climax, it's not that much. Also, I like the Julian Casablancas vocal filter. It feels kind of like a exit music in that regard. I like this a bit more than exit music, I will say. Just executed more impactfully, I think.
Honestly, like right below Pyramid song.
I would put it right there. And then you would put it all the way up there. So let's say better than Electioneering, worse than No Surprises. But I might be wrong, dude. I might be wrong.
First listen, not my thing, even with the catchy guitar riff. It's grown on me. Still the most outstanding part of the song is the intro. The rest is, it kind of just like blends together in my head. Mid, low, great.
I love the intro. I really, that's a great guitar riff. I will say that. I love the production of this song. Oh, I love the drums. There we go. The drums on this song are really good. They're very shuffly, and I really like this sort of shuffly rhythm that they have. This song and another song, one of my favorites by The National, which is one of my favorite bands, Secret Meeting, kind of when I was listening to this song, it kind of reminded me of that. When I listen to this song, I think I'm walking in some like large, empty, vast plain, and the sun's beating down on me. And it's kind of windy, but the wind isn't doing shit because it's like really hot. Outro's okay, my least favorite part, but it's not bad. So I like this song. I quite like this song. It's catchy. So I'd put it right above Man of War, but less than Pearly. So let's just even it out and put it in mid-grade, like right below Creep Acoustic, but right above Karma Police. Knives Out, probably the darkest Radiohead song yet, and this song is quite frustrating, both in a good and a bad way. Good way is that this song is like the instrumental is dissonant a lot. I like the melodies. It sounds a lot like the first part, the first section of Paranoid Android. It sounds nice. Bad thing is that it is fucking repetitive. It's like In Limbo from Kid A, in that it doesn't really go anywhere. The drums don't do anything, and that makes me sad, because Philip's always a great drummer. Never really goes anywhere. And the guitar work is nice, but just nothing really happens with the drums, and that makes me, I don't know, frustrates me. And the brash and sorrowful lyrics could work, but the song is so repetitive, it just feels clustered and frustrated in a bad way, like I said. So I like this song. I think I need to re-listen to it. But for now, I would put it in the good tier. You discuss it now, Enzo.
Okay, I mean, I agree that it's pretty repetitive, but it's a banger, in my opinion.
Banger? That's the word you would use to describe this song? This song is catchy? I mean, it's a little catchy, but banger? Like, that's not...
Well, I describe everything as bangers for now. Everything that I...
Would you call, like, motion picture soundtrack a banger?
Yeah. I put it in right below Electioneering.
Okay, I was scared you were gonna say amazing. I was like, come on, you're lost.
No, it's actually a goat. I'm not gonna lie.
Better than Planet Telex remix, but worse than Bulletproof.
Okay. I mean, what else can I say?
Something to say, something to do. Okay, Morning Bell, Amnesiac. You want to go first here, or should I take the wheel?
I think this is the better version of Morning Bell between Kid A and Amnesiac, because it sounds more dramatic. It's still a pretty mid song, but it sounds better than the Kid A version. IMO, TBH, NGL.
It's a fine song. I like the sound it has. All these various instruments. It sounds like a Christmas song. It doesn't really go anywhere until the second half. But to be fair, the second half is that's half of the song. It's not that bad, and that second half is really good. I like it when it goes from the sad vibe to this happy vibe, since they started playing this different melody and it sounds happier, and it feels like it transforms from a sad, more bitter, cold Christmas Eve night to a blissful, windy Christmas day type shit.
Put it above Bones.
Dollars and Cents.
I'm a Dollars and Cents D1 lover. This is one of, if not their most underrated songs. However, that is not to say that it doesn't have its flaws with me, because I think part of the reason why I like it so much is because it has so much potential. And if I were to be the one that made the song, here are the three things, or four main things that I would do. I would repeat the climax one more time, because it's freaking amazing, and like drag it out a little bit more, add a little more intense instrumentation, clean up the percussion a little bit so it doesn't have like weird timings and stuff. End the song immediately after he says "we are the dollars and cents" instead of like dragging out the instruments a little further, because then I feel like that's a more powerful ending. And then cut down the intro a little bit, and then that would probably make it into my top 5 favorite Radiohead songs if those changes were to take place. But yeah, right now the song is still like very good, so I'd put it in high grades.
The idea of this song being in someone's top 5 makes me want to commit. I'll discuss that sort of clash as we discuss the album as a whole. Also, maybe censor the part where I say I think, you know, it's like with horror movies, you know, the less you know, the less scarier. That's like if Tame Impala made the less I know, the better,
you know, the better
into a Halloween song. Anyways, I have a very specific memory of like tapping on the wall of my shower to the beat of this song and like humming it. But I never really thought it went anywhere until this guy made me listen to it again. I like this song, and then listening to this song again in this album, I like it even more. First things first, I really like the guitars on this song, specifically in the verses. They like start sounding zappy. Like it sounds cool. It sounds like thunder from far away, kind of. And it's a bit one note, but it is a dynamic song. I like this song. It's a good song. Maybe it's even a great song. I think we can settle this being better than Palo Alto, but less than Karma Police. Alright, now for my favorite song on the album, Hunting Bears.
Actually?
No, but I like this song quite a bit.
I can see why. You know, I mean, it's an instrumental. What the hell can I say about it? It's a good interlude instrumental. You know, if it's on, then I won't skip it. I'll just listen to it.
I like the song quite a bit. So first of all, I really like this guitar riff. Both the guitar riff and Atmosphere feel to me like this song is a successor to I Might Be Wrong, and also the songs are both songs are also both the same in both of the same keys. It makes me feel like I'm in the middle of nowhere and it's a windy. Love the drony nature of this song. It really feels like the end. It's not a reference to the Doors song. So yeah, I've always liked this song quite a bit. I go out of my way to listen to the song quite often. The most aura-filled song on this album, for sure.
Low-key, I think Three Fingers is better.
I don't. I think
it's more pleasing to me personally.
There we go.
Yeah.
D-note repeated a bunch of times. Like Spinning Plates.
Mid.
Just straight
Only
up mid.
redeeming quality is where he goes like spinning. That's pretty cool, but that's about it.
Seriously, that's the part that you like?
Yeah.
You're like a child and someone's standing in car keys in front of you. I've never been much of a fan of this song. I like it a little bit more now. I like the instrumental. Also, probably the most experimental song that they've done so far, more so than either this one or Polka Bowl. It is unnerving. This song is unnerving. It feels like I'm high and I went to a circus. Like that one circus in Coraline, it feels like I'm in that world and I'm high. It doesn't feel right. It feels all wrong. That'll be a reference in 2 albums. Damn, there's only 1 album in between this and In Rainbows? What the fuck? That's so weird! I'm just realizing that that doesn't seem right.
Dude, we're so old.
Well, you maybe, because you came out... You came out...
I was released on 2007.
Yeah, you were released in 2007, but you were released around the same time that In Rainbows was, I think.
Yeah.
So y'all are like twins. Anywho, they're so different. In Rainbows is poppier and shit, and this album is not like that. It's not like... Okay, so what were we saying? Oh yeah, I don't like the chorus. Doesn't really feel intense enough. I think they could have done some more stuff with this. This could have been like a 10-minute post-rock masterpiece, and there's like drums at the end. It's like
you're
actually
like, kind of right. You're so right. You're so right.
Well, that's how I feel about a lot of Radiohead songs. They could do so much more with them. They could make them...
If only they were a post-rock band.
Okay, I like this more than Morning Bell, so at the very least I can say that. But I like this less than talk show host Nellee Hooper remix. Put up a counter for every time I fuck that up. For every time we fuck that up.
Put up a counter for how many counters there are.
Oh, God. So yeah, I think I'd put it in high mid too.
Okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Be positive.
Life in a Glass House.
You know you can't go back from that, right?
So this song is very, very good, very different from the rest of the album, and it's an amazing closer, very soothing to my protrusions.
Don't ever say that.
Dramatic melody. It sounds like a vampire theme. Dare I say, low amazing?
So in the notes I put, holy shit, because holy shit, definitely the song that has made me feel the most amount of emotion on this album yet, and I really like it. Holy, it's fucking dark and dismal and dreary and other words with negative connotations that start with D. Dick. I love when the trumpets sound like they're being murdered, or the trombones. You know, don't get on my case about that.
Get off my case.
I'm a reasonable man! I'd probably put this in Amazing too. Shit, yeah, I'd put it right there. I'd put it right below Black Star. Where would you put this?
Right there.
Type shit! Okay. This album, I've had the most change of heart on, other than Pablo Honey, kind of. Kid A, I've had, I think, the least amount of change in the House of Pies. I think this album is paced pretty good. That's what I will say. It's more, banger after banger. I like the experimental aspects of it. I think that they, even if I do not feel much when I listen to them emotion-wise, also, I need to re-listen to this album. Not only do I want to, I feel like I need to because it's just interesting. It's a very interesting album. Now I think Kid A feels more unfinished because every song half the songs feel like they shouldn't be on the same album. But here, every song kind of does feel like it should be on the same album, except for maybe Life in the Glass House, but also that song's really fucking good. As you can see, Life in the Glass House, I quite like it. Both me and Enzy Wenzy, my
Don't call me that.
paranoid frenzy. You have
Please
to keep
don't
that
call
in or else I will not publish this video. I don't think it has as high highs as Kid A, but it definitely does not have really as low lows either. No song here is bad, I think. I like this album. Since we're just about at the halfway point, now it's fair to rank the album so far. So, but first, you want to get any thoughts in before I do that, Enzo?
I think Kid A is better, even though I am a D1 Amnesiac Blazer. Yeah, Kid A has higher highs, but I also think this album, the level of the songs are like lower. It's pretty close to Kid A, actually, in my opinion.
I will rank the album so far from worst to best: Pablo Honey, then Kid A,
Then Kid A.
then Kid A, then OK Computer, yeah, then Amnesiac, and then the Benz.
The Benz more than OK Computer?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
How does that even work?
I don't know, man. Okay, you rank now from worst to best.
Pablo Honey, number 1. I'm kidding. Pablo Honey first, or last, I guess. Number 4 is freaking, I guess, Amnesiac, and then the Benz, and then Kid A, and then OK Computer.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. So
They're
yeah,
super close in ranking, though. I mean, except for Pablo.
We're on. Oh my God, we're on. So, well, let me clarify to the audience what we listened to today. So we listened to the Pyramid Song EP, excluding Pyramid Song because that's on Amnesiac. The Knives Out EP, excluding Knives Out because that was on Amnesiac. And I might be wrong, live. It's a live album full of the live recordings of certain songs. So like the National Anthem live in France or Dollars and Cents live. I don't know where that was.
Are all those live versions of the songs?
What the fuck do you think live means? I think I actually said that specifically 2 times. So that's
does this album only contain live songs or?
Okay, so let's start with the Amazing Sounds of Orgy.
Wait,
All right.
so is the National Anthem live in France? Is that like a live performance, like held in France?
When you're editing this part, just put a bunch of censors like what I'm saying here, so it just seems like I'm calling you a bunch of different slurs.
Dude, you can't say it. Stop.
Yeah. Do you know repeat it a bunch of times? Let's start with the Amazing Sounds of Orgy.
Spooky ASF, good atmosphere, but what the hell are these instruments?
Not all I said, but you said the exact same things that I was saying. At first I said holy shit because I really, really like this song. I love the percussion. I actually didn't say anything about the instruments, but yeah, what are these, like, I hear bass and drums, but I don't know, there's some very interesting things going on here, and I like that. I really like Tom York's vocals here. It sounds very ominous. It just, coupled with the production and how he's singing it, it sounds so fucked, like fucking fucked. You could almost say, ayo. There's a synth in this song? I don't remember a synth being in this song, but I guess there's a synth and I love it, apparently. It's very, seriously, this is a haunting song and I really like it. So me personally, I would put this below Kid A, below you, below you. Okay, I'm sorry. As long as you never do that again, I'll never do that again too. Yeah, I like this more than Tree Fingers, but less than Planet Telex Hexadecimal Mix.
I would put it around there as well, yeah.
Transatlantic Drawl.
It's good. Sometimes it is like way too much with the screechy trumpets. The second half is literally ambient as well, which is nice, but why? Like why?
Would it surprise you if I said that this is one of my favorite Radiohead songs so far?
Yes, it would.
Well, surprise! Oh my god. Absolutely killer first half. I love that razor blade sounding, not like the song by The Strokes, but like it sounds like I'm getting sliced with a razor blade. I love that intro. I like the guitars. I don't know if those are trumpets.
Yeah, the guitars are good.
Are there trumpets in this song? I guess I don't know. I always assumed it was all
or
just guitars.
like whatever the
making a bunch of-
screechy noises.
Yeah. Oh my god. This song is just so weird and fucked up in the best way. It's really intense and it feels like you're attached to a car and this car is like going down the highway trying to speed away from the cops. Not like you're in the car, but you're like tied up. You're on like a little motorcycle. You're being towed at like 90 miles an hour in the back. I love the switch up to the second half. I think that the idea of this first half being so intense and then the second half being just no energy at all is cool, but it would be a little hard to do. I don't think this song does that perfectly because I like the first half quite a bit more than the second half. I like that how it sounds in the second half. It's just I love that brashness. This is a very brash song. This has got to be top 3 most underrated Radiohead songs so far. I like this as much as Airbag.
I would put it in lower great.
So let's settle with this being worse than I Might Be Wrong, but better than Karma Police. Fast Track.
It's a good vibe. All right, this is what I thought of when I listened to the song, okay? I don't like the tung 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 noise in the background, and it sounds like an absurdly long build-up to say sahur at the end. Like, come on guys, the meme is dead.
I always heard it as him saying a certain Chinese Asian racial slur, and I'm like, what the fuck am I listening to? Is that all you have to say, or shall I dive into
Yeah,
it?
that's all.
Yeah, I love the part where Tom is hurling Asian racial slurs at me at the speed of light for the entirety of the track list. I know what they're trying to go for there. I think that could have been executed a bit better. This whole EP, Pyramid Song EP, sounds really fucked up sounding. It's very dark, it's experimental. Except for Pyramid Song itself, which is kind of dark, but it's not really experimental. But man, they were really cooking on this. I really love that droning guitar. It actively crept me out, also kind of annoyed me. Below Climbing Up the Walls, 07 mix, but above Anyone Can Play Guitar. That's where I personally would put it. So where would you put it? Better than Untitled, but worse than Killer Cars. Kinetic.
It actually I really liked the beginning, and if it was just that throughout, just like those like however, by the end they added way too much weird noises. You know, by then I was like, what the hell am I listening to? And again, with the second half being a dragged out instrumental / ambience, I think this could have been a lot better than it is right now, but it's still like pretty okay.
I love the intro, yeah. I love that synth that moves up and down at the end. That wow, 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 wow. That one really, I really love it. I don't know, everything about it. I love how it's produced. So sort of empty sounding. Really feels like something has gone wrong. What specifically? I don't know. It's like it's all wrong, dude. It's like it's all wrong.
All right.
Like it's all wrong. Like it's all wrong. Okay, the drum. Oh my god, the drums. They're sampled. I don't remember what song specifically, but I know that they are sampled. So you know, I guess I can't credit Philip Selway with that. But still, just holy shit, man. Like they're stuttering. That shit sounds so cool. This song sounds so cool. I'd probably put this in great tier. I like this a bit more than Tree Fingers. I like it less than the Planet Telex hexadecimal mix. So where would you put this, Enzo?
I'll put it in low good. Put it right under Fit or Happier.
I'm gonna put it right below Bones, because Bones is one of the best Radiohead songs so far, above Morning Veil, Amnesiac. I don't usually do this with the EPs, but this is a really good EP. There's something very special about this one that captures the vibe of Radiohead in this era very well. Kid A is more electronic, I'd say avant-garde music inspired. Amnesiac is more, it's half electronic influence and half more jazz influenced than this. And most of the B-sides from specifically the Amnesiac era, the singles from Amnesiac, those B-sides are really good. They have a very dark vibe. Like these songs are dark sounding. They sound scary. They're unnerving and experimental. Feel kind of grimy. It is so peculiar and specific, and I really like it, and I wish that they made more. I wish they put some of these songs on the album as its own EP. Comparing to Amnesiac and Kid A, I like this more than either of those. Maybe not Amnesiac, maybe I like it a little bit less than Amnesiac. This is them so far, I would say, at their most experimental and most out there, and I really, really like that. So that I can't rank the EP as a whole, but it's really good. Anything you would like to say about this EP, if you have anything to say about it?
Nah.
Okay. Cut Tooth.
Wait, okay. I like the group piano. And whoa, myxomatosis. Again, it sounds like pretty samey throughout with like a little bit of climax, but like that's about it.
This is so far one of the least Radioheady songs. It sounds more like early Coldplay. I really like how cluttered this song is, but I like also how it's, upbeat usually. I mean, those, go together. Just, I haven't really heard Radiohead do that. This is very post-punk revival-y, which I like. Yeah, good song. I like it. Whole song is fun, but I like the drums specifically. So I would put this, I'd put it high good. I'd put it below Hunting Bears, above Bulletproof.
Right below, I might be wrong.
Damn, that high? Above the national anthem. No, that doesn't sound right to me. Well, actually, it's your opinion that's making this list fucked, so
yeah,
it's all you.
Yeah.
It's you. I feel like that's a Radiohead reference. Let me think. You do it to yourself. There we go. All right. Life in the Glass House full-length version.
Nothing to say here, just like put it right next to Life in the Glass House.
Yeah, I thought it'd be at least a bit longer. It is a bit longer, but only like a little bit. 30 seconds. I think it's the extended intro. I think the song is also produced a bit differently, which I do like. But I don't know. I like this one as much as I like Life in the Glass House. So
I really like the new intro.
Both of them work fine. Both of them work spectacularly. So again, I'm just worry wart.
Sounds like a C418 Radiohead collab.
Kind of does, yeah.
And I'm definitely all here for it. It kind of reminds me of a TKOL because of how repetitive it is. But it's pretty fun. I mean, I don't like it as much as Cut Tooth, but it's still like pretty upbeat, and I like that. I
really like the intro, and I like the synths. Whenever I hear the song, I always think of like a Wii game menu soundtrack. It's a pretty song. It's a relaxing song. Remind me a bit of Bjork, specifically Pagan Poetry, but Pagan Poetry is not anywhere. This song is not anywhere as dramatic as Pagan Poetry. I like this. This is good. I'd put it somewhere high good. I'd put it. Is that satisfactory?
Below Knives Out.
All right, Fog.
Fog is great. Finally, a song in this EP that goes somewhere. Percussion and the weird guitar go very well with each other.
Yeah, this is
the original.
Yeah, no, it's a pretty good song. It's okay. I'm sorry.
The roots of the song feels like calm and a little spooky. Percussion and weird guitar kind of makes it upbeat.
I really like this one. It is relaxing. It's pretty. It makes me feel. It makes me feel comfortable. Feel comfy. Like I'm wrapped up in a blanket. Specifically the bass though. I really like how the bass sounds on this song. This is very specific. I remember where I used to live when I lived in northern New Jersey. I always saw Olive Garden was like this big fancy place. Every time I look at the cover art for the Knives Out EP, it looks a lot like what I remember the Olive Garden looking like. Not seeing the schizophrenic looking the stick guy or whatever is behind him has that color scheme. So it kind of reminds me of being a child in that regard. But the song also has sort of a childlike innocence to it, I think. Now, I would put this below Bulletproof, but above Knives Out, again.
Below My Iron Lung.
Okay, I Might Be Wrong live album. I don't know why it's called I Might Be Wrong, because it's actually it's a bunch of other tracks. Are they fucking stupid?
What, the national anthem?
Yeah, the national anthem live in France. Which means it's live in France.
Oh, yeah, thank you for that. I didn't know what that meant.
I know.
How am I supposed to rate these tracks?
Yeah, I
know Tom York has a voice crack as soon as he starts singing.
Yes, I said that I did not like that. As soon as he starts singing, he fucks it up. Are you serious right now? You just started, dude. You just started. I do like the scatting. I like his scatting when the song comes in. The Ondes Martineau, it sounds very distraught here. Like he found out that parents died or something. It's just the biggest gripe is there's no orchestra, and no orchestra equals no thank you. It doesn't hit the same. Anything you want to say about this one other than the voice crack?
I mean, what? I don't know, dude.
Yeah, it's just a worse version of the national anthem in my opinion. Yeah, I'd put it right above Knives Out.
I literally have no idea, dude.
You don't care? I can take the wheel. I can be your man.
Yeah, you can take the wheel.
Can I put your hands away? I Might Be Wrong live. Whoa, that's the name of the album. More energetic, more chaotic, which I do like. Makes me feel as if I'm covered in sweat. Maybe it's because I was actually covered in sweat because it was hot outside. It's easier to hear the two. I think there's two guitars. They're dueling, if I am correct, or maybe the bass just sounds like a guitar here. I don't know. Worse than the studio version, but not by much. So let's find the studio version. So I'm going to put it right above Exit Music. But to be fair, I wouldn't listen to either of these really.
I would not put that above Exit Music.
Well, it's a good thing that you decided that you don't have a say on this, because now I can express my full uninterrupted. Oh, I
Officially.
ruined it. Okay,
I'm not just talking about.
Morning Bell live. So this one I actually would go to my way to listen to because moderately
This
better.
is better than
Yes.
both of them.
Yes, this is better than either versions. But it's also just not produced bad. Like the other one is produced, I think I said this, like it's too plasticky sounding. It sounds straight out of First Impressions of Earth. I like how the guitars are louder and you can hear them easier here. So yeah, I'd put this in the high good tier. All right, Morning Bell live in Oxford, right above the national anthem live in France, which if you didn't know was played live in France. Like Spinning Plates live.
Alright, this one I actually enjoy way more than the original one because it removes all the weird whatever noises at the beginning and it replaces it with a nice piano. Much nicer on the ears for me.
Well, I think you're crazy. Maybe. Put a I think you're crazy maybe counter. Put a counter for every other time I say the Yeah, the song's pretty.
Right.
I got nothing to say. I got nothing to say. I got nothing. You should put
Just get on with it, please. This is painful.
That's like a 3 Days Grace song, dude. Pain. I don't know. You decide where to put this one. I don't really care.
I gotta vacuum my room.
Like right now? Are you serious?
Alright, I would put this right above Punch Drunk Lovesick Sing Along.
Well, you actually said it right, unlike me. I'm not gonna stop the recording either. Well, it actually depends. How long is this gonna take you? Okay,
15.
I think I might pause. 15 minutes. Say that again.
Shut up. Alright.
Okay, enough of this. This is too much. That's not a reference. Idiotech, live in Oxford. I like when the real drums come in at first, but I don't think that they needed to stay for as long as the second chorus. I think they should have dropped out beforehand and then come back during that bridge at the end. Tom's voice is a bit too high when the synths come in, because they're kind of not here for about half the song. He's a bit off key, which is annoying. I like how it ends. And this is just, I don't know, a worse version of Idiotech.
Where's the Foster Johnny?
That one was actually in New Jersey.
Damn, they could have been
Anyways,
in a concert.
yeah, it's a 1-year-old baby. If only my mom and dad were such big fans of Radiohead that they would have brought me to a concert of theirs when I was 1 year old. I want to say it's just worse than Morning Bell live in Oxford, better than the national anthem live in Frankfurt. In France,
Is that live in France or?
everything in its right place.
This kind of sucks.
This one is interesting.
I like that they added like a little intro before the intro, but then it just all goes haywire, and then I don't like that.
So I said, why is he moaning so much in the beginning? Because, yeah. I like the ending. I don't remember how it... Oh, right. Like all the weird high-pitched voices. I like that part. I do agree that it goes on for too long, but I mean, as a live
It's
concert
7.5
experience, you know.
minutes.
Yeah. This takes up almost a fourth of the album. Considering this is, this was played live, this would be I'd be very hyped. I guess I'm putting all of them in the good tier now I'm thinking about it. It's interesting. I like it. I would listen to this one again. This one, Morning Bell live, and I might be wrong live, I would actually go to my way and listen to again. Would put this one's worse than Morning Bell, but better than Idiotech live. Dollars and cents. I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
Yeah, this one, I don't know.
Sounds
That's
like a
nothing.
live performance of Radiohead's song Dollars and Cents off of their 5th album, Amnesiac.
Wait, this is a live version?
This one I'd say is my least favorite so far. Any objections with me putting it there?
No.
True Love Waits live in Oslo. Okay, so this, oh my god.
What a sob fest.
All I put in the notes for this is sad face emoji. This song never fails to make me want to cry. This version, there's something so raw and intense about it and real. It's beautiful. This song deserves all the love that it gets. Whenever I question, why so many people like Radiohead, because at some points, I have, and kind of having an experience with their discography, at certain points, I'm like, eh. And then thinking about them again, it's like, whatever. But then there's songs like this, and there's songs like Let Down and Street Spirit Fade Out and Climbing Up the Walls, and to just name a few, that make me realize why so many people, or remember is the right word, why so many people love this band, and why I at one point loved this band so much. It is truly spectacular. I cannot put it anywhere else other than amazing tier. But
Well, I'd put it in amazing, but not. I'd put it above Telex.
Fuck you. Actually, I do like the part where Tom says, "Fuck you, everybody, good night." That's nice. The audience cheering at the end adds something to this song too. Good audience connection. I'm a bit iffy on if it's better or worse than Climbing Up the Walls, because this guy, he can't admit that this is like the best Radiohead song so far.
Put it above Just.
And there we go. My microphone smells like shit. And we are rolling.
No, we're not, because my mom just came home with the groceries and I have to put them.
Are you fucking serious right now? All right, well, you tend to that. I'm going to keep practicing body snatchers on guitar.
What's up?
Already? That was kind of quick. Okay. All right, so let's hopefully start with, Kid Amnesiac, because the timeline. All right, you want to go first with like spinning plates? Why us?
Yeah, another piano-based like spinning plates, which means it's better. And I like the extended intro, so I think this is the best like spinning plates version so far. It's much more appealing to me. Great.
I think I like spinning plates with piano more. I agree. Also, maybe because his voice isn't reversed, so it's like less weird. This one I would actually go to my way to listen to. So yeah, I'd put it in high good. Below Morning Bell live in Oxford, but above everything in its right place live in France, which would mean that it was live in France.
Above Hydra.
That's very specific. Well, I asked why. I asked where you put it, so I guess that's specifics are kind of needed, aren't they?
Why us?
Not like us. Above both versions of Tree Fingers, which I'm sure will be breaking someone's heart. All right, Untitled version 1.
This is like if Kid A title track was weirder. That's like all I put. I don't know how to rank these Untitled ones.
Yeah, I don't. So you wouldn't care if I put this in above Let Down, would you?
Well, maybe I would care about that, but
Okay, all right.
Anywhere between like mid and great.
Cool sounds. It doesn't sound like the album version, I will say that. Why are there 3 versions of Untitled? Okay, yeah, I like it. I really like weird soundscapes. I don't know if that put up a weird soundscape scanner for every time I say that. Well, actually, I don't know if I've said that specifically. I said weird. I like soundscapes and I like experimental music. So I guess but better than the national anthem live in France. There we go. Actually, yeah, right there. All right, Fog again, squared version.
It's good, cooler ambience than original, but unfortunately, no guitar, and I think the riffs in the original were probably the best part, and it's also pretty short. So it's definitely worse than the original for me. Yeah, this is just a worse version of Fog, but it's not bad. So let's average it out and say this is better than the Reminder, but worse than Sulk. If you say the word. Say the word? Why is this a single? For me, it's not that amusing. Lullaby aspects, it's reminiscent of OK Computer, and I think it's good, but this song itself stays pretty similar throughout. Almost had something good with the brief drum breakdowns, but I quite like this one. It's pretty. It's a bit sad. It's a pretty chill song. I re-listened to this one because I liked it that much. So I would probably put this in like low grade. Better than Tree Fingers and like Spinning Plates Not Like Us version. Worse than Fog. That's where I'd put it. So where would you put it? Mid good. Better than Climbing Up the Wall 07 remix, but worse than Permanent Daylight. I think we can both agree on that. Can you do Control Minus right now? Whoa! Yes! 6, 7. Yeah, no, not too much. Okay, cool. Now I can't really read the words. If you say the word. If you say the word. Follow me around. You want to go first here? Why is this a single? Yeah, I don't know. Some of these, probably to promote the re-release. Idiot. Are you stupid? You haven't been paying attention. Idiot. Slow down, idiot. Can I talk? Maybe. There is better songs on this compilation album. Occupies the same space in my head as If You Say the Word, because it's kind of the same thing throughout, but I think I like this worse. The acoustic guitar is kind of cool, but it repeats, as does the rest of the song. Yeah, nice guitar, good vocals. I like the subtle vocoding on Tumberg's voice. It is a bit repetitive, but I mean, considering it's just like a sort of folky song, I don't feel too strongly about this song one way or another. TBH, NGL, TBH, NGL, NGL, TBH. Below Poke Pull, above $1 Million Question. Speaking of Poke Pull, True Love Waits. I am so glad that this is not the final version of True Love Waits. Thank God. Because again, I'm not a very big Poke Pull guy. It's exactly as advertised. It's just like a Poke Pull plus True Love Waits. For the notes, I put no 2 times. These songs work better separate. Cool soundscapes. I like the ominous bass here and some of the added effects, but I'm so relieved that this is not the version of True Love Waits or Poke Pull that they settled with. I'm putting it in high mid, but right above Morning Bells. I think I put that there as well. Untitled V2. I like how all these tracks are like very seamless transitions. I didn't even notice until the next track, Morning Bell, sounded playing, that this was in between. But again, I really don't know how to judge Untitled tracks. Just like the ending sounds to Pyramid Song. It's a good thing I really like that part. So, I like it a bit more than Fast Track.
and Killer Cars.
I found it weird that you put it above an actual coherent song, but whatever.
What can I say, Nothing to say, nothing to do. The Morning Bell. Yeah.
This is just a freaking instrumental of Morning Bell. They added nothing. A little darker atmosphere-wise,
But it's not in, there's lyrics here.
No, there isn't.
You don't hear him singing?
This may or may not be the same version on Spotify. Yeah, it's this one.
Well, shit, I guess you have to listen to this in full now. All 2 minutes of it.
God damn it. Put this in mid, bro.
Alright, anywho, now that you've, listened to that type shit, where do you put it type shit? Let's see what I say here. I like the zap it begins with. It's more ominous than either version of Morning Bell, but it's also just the worst version of the Amnesiac version.
Right below Morning Bell Amnesiac.
Let's just stick with me for once, I have to start caring about myself.
Wow.
Alright, pyramid strings.
This sounds nothing like Pyramid Song.
These are the strings in Pyramid Song. Well, some of them at least. Well, how do you feel about the song, Like, is it like...
It's not Pyramid Song, so it's bad.
Very insightful input, man.
Yeah.
Holy shmoly. I love the string section in Pyramid Song, so hearing it isolated is very cool. Also, I like this as much as Pyramid Song. I only wish this song was longer and a bit more dynamic, or, was made into a full-fledged song. I don't remember Tom York moaning in Pyramid Song. His moans from the national anthem are here. That's here, so that's cool. I guess.
don't hear anything in the Spotify version. It's a different version again.
In the left ear.
This is not.
No?
No, I don't think so.
What the fucking fuck?
Are we fucking fucked?
You're fucking fucked, because you use Spotify. Right below Hunting Bears, right above Bulletproof, I wish I was.
I put it in like mid, bro.
Fuck you. You're not putting it in mid. I won't let you. Actually, worse than Untitled, better than Nice Dream. Which I disagree with, but... Well, yeah, of course I'm disagreeing with it, because it's not just my opinion. I need to stop being so selfish. I need to focus on you more. Alright, alternate fast track.
It's alright, but I'll probably never listen to it again.
I just realized that the national anthem and the new normal, both abbreviated. I mean, like, as an acronym, they're both the same thing. That's kind of cool. Yeah, they must. It's as good as OG Fast Track because he's not saying Asian racial slurs in my ears, which I guess I can appreciate. They must have really liked Tom York's moaning on the national anthem because this is the second time I've heard this on these like extras. I'm gonna put it right next to Fast Track.
Right below Fast Track.
Untitled V3.
I think this is the best Untitled. It's like Kid A plus motion picture soundtrack.
Yeah, it's like just the ending sound. Well, it's not just the ending sounds. It's not just the ending sounds to motion picture soundtrack, but just kind of mainly the sounds at the end of motion picture soundtrack, which I really like. It's very pretty. The harps are really nice. I feel like I'm descending to heaven or ascending to heaven. I guess it'd be descending if you lived in Australia, but we don't. Okay, I'm kind of tired. I don't know if you guys yins could tell. Okay, this is better than Idiotech Live in Oxford. It is better than Everything in Its Right Place Live in France, but worse than Morning Bell Live in Oxford. That's where I would put it.
Are those live?
Okay, so you want to go first for How to Disappear into Strings, or should I? Because
How to Disappear Strings is very cool, very beautiful. Is this just How to Disappear completely? Just the strings?
The strings, and then the Andes Martino, and then some synth for some reason, which doesn't count as a string, but whatever.
Well, this sounds like How to Disappear completely. Unlike Pyramid Strings, it doesn't sound like Pyramid Song.
I'm gonna read off my notes. I think I put it pretty well here. Holy fucking fuck. Oh my god. One of the most beautiful things I've ever heard. Bravo, Johnny Greenwood. It's easier if, y'all would just go out and listen to it because, well, I mean, y'all should. I would imagine if you're watching this, you probably, know these songs. How to Disappear into Strings is also a contender for the most underrated Radiohead song because I listen to this song like as a standalone piece. Seriously, a marvel. Makes me feel like all hope is lost. This is absolutely better than How to Disappear Completely. I'm gonna put that out there right now. Yeah, no, I like this more than How to Disappear Completely. With this and Pyramid Strings, I think I like them both so much because it emphasizes the aspect of those songs I love the most, which are the strings. This should have been on Kid A. For me, this is going in the amazing tier more than just. That's where I would put it.
Right below How to Disappear.
Let's settle with this being right below Planet Telex. All right, hail to the thief!
Okay, guys, it's his favorite album. Can you tell?
I have no clue what you're talking about. I think I'm doing a good job keeping it mysterious, my opinions so far. All right, so you want to go first or should I? Can I please go first?
You can go first.
Okay, all right. 2 + 2 = 5. Holy fucking fuck! Perchance the best Radiohead song yet. And that's saying something coming off of, you know, How to Disappear into Strings and then, you know, the other great songs that they've made. I didn't write much for this because I was going to speak from my heart. This song is perfect. I will say that. You can hate the song, although I wouldn't want to talk to you if you did. Holy fucking shit and fuck. And fucking fuck. Perfect blend of, you know, atmospheric and impending doom. If it's a very doom feeling song, like impending doom, you know, like doom is impending, but it's also catchy as shit. I love that drum section. Great bass. Everything about the song is just in its right place, you could say. Kind of dread inducing, but it's also really catchy. Did I say that's catchy yet? Because it's really catchy. This is going in amazing. Oh wait, where are you? What do you have to say about this song? Enzo?
Okay, so thank you for giving me attention for once. Okay, so you know, friggin' banger, catch you all the way through. Somehow the paying attention doesn't get repetitive, and even after re-listening a bunch of times, very good. Plus whatever else, all the things you just said.
I personally would put
The
this...
Lukewarm is going in amazing.
Shut up. Do I like this more than Let Down? I think that they're tied. The choruses are a bit underwhelming. So here we go. This is first place for me. So where would you put this, Enzo?
I might have re-listened or listened to it a bit too much. Looking at this subjectively, and I think I'd put it right below Let Down, but you know, I'll let you have that.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Right. Snakes and
that's
Ladders.
Yeah. Are you gonna do this for the whole track list?
Yeah.
Are you reading off a website?
No, I remember them for sure. It's good. I don't FW the raindrops part. I think it's just kind of too in your face. The build up right before that, I think, is the best part of the song. It's like first time listening to the song, I was like, oh, it's about to go down, and then he just said the raindrops a bunch of times, and I was very disappointed. If the climax were to be like, if it were to reflect what the build up was leading up to, I think this would be probably my top 3 in this album. But it's still good.
This song's pretty good. Great build up. I love the way that the drums sound. I love how everything's kind of staticky. And unlike Enzo, I like the climax. It is a bit in your face with the lyrics, but Philip Selway is just going apeshit on the drums. Everyone's doing their part. I really like the sounds and the synths here. Yeah, that's about it. Pretty good song. I would put this in, why is this over there now? Below Creep Acoustic, right above I Might Be Wrong. Sail to the Moon.
All right, Sail to the Moon. Go.
I like the part
I
where...
mean, brush the cobwebs out of the sky. My fault. I almost forgot. I was doing that bit.
I like the part where Tom sucks the moon, or says he's gonna suck the moon. We don't actually hear that, unfortunately. I like the, you know, weird rhythm. I imagine I'm like walking through a swamp in the middle of the night, and specifically a Super Mario level. Not my favorite thing in the world, but I like it. It's a good song, a solid song. I really like how it ends with after, you know, his yelling fades out. Fades out. It fades out, and like that delay's cranked up. Oh, fun fact about this song is that it was initially written by Tom York as a lullaby for his kid. So I would hope that it was a bit more jolly than this. I like this less than Airbag. I like this more than Pyramid Song.
And I think it's a good song. Very, very cool, very beautiful, very awesome, very cool. Musically intricate as well.
Did I say I like the soundscapes? I'm a sucker for soundscapes. I don't know if you guys can tell.
I got it.
Ding, ding, ding. Another counter.
I'm not doing that.
Right, smack dab in the middle. All right, Backdrifts.
Honeymoon is over. I think you are overhating on this song. I think this has some nice grooves. The vocals are kind of whack, but you know, the instrumentals are pretty good, and also it kind of does drag out. But I can live with that. Low grade or high good.
This is the worst song yet.
Okay.
No,
it can't be that bad, dude.
It's not that bad. No, this one grew on me a bit. Yeah. What saves it is, you know, all these textures. I had to fix my headphones. Put a gun up to my head, tell me to put Backdrifts as my favorite Radiohead song. You're gonna blow my brains out. I'd put it right below Tree Fingers.
Okay.
Go to sleep.
Little Man being erased. I think our roles have been reversed. This one I am going to overhate because I don't know. It just doesn't hit hard. Beginning drums and riff are pretty cool, I guess.
This song I would have expected you would have really liked.
I also thought I would like it. Conceptually, it sounds like I would like it, but I think I just need to listen to it more.
I really like this song. I really like the drums. I really like the guitars. I really like his voice. I think it could end better than just fading out. Fade out. So let's say worse than Exit Music, better than Bananico. Where I end and you begin.
The Sky is Falling In. Sickest riff of all time. and the synths are awesome. That's kind of all I have to say.
This shit is intense. Yeah, this is an outstanding song. Okay, this song is perfect. I'm gonna just say that right now. This song is perfect, and it is also so far one of my favorite Radiohead songs. It feels like everything is falling in, like the sky is falling in. Stellar vocal performance by Tom York. Amazing drum section. Great guitars. Probably below Idioteck.
Below Sail to the Moon. With the ending part where he says, like, I'll eat you out alive a bunch of times. I think that gets a little obnoxious sometimes.
No! That part's... Oh my... I didn't even say...
Unfortunately.
That part, I love how this song ends. This song ends spectacularly. I love that part where he's saying he's gonna eat me out alive. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then mine's like higher up, so it's just like... It's like, you know,
It's like there.
We Suck Young Blood.
Your Time Is Up, I think, is a little overhated because it's nice. The clapping is like a little tongue-in-cheek. I feel like the part that stood out the most for me was near the end where he like croons a little bit and sounds like he's singing 2 octaves at the same time, which is very cool. I don't know, but I get the complaints.
This song is pretty good. Yeah, you know, I always heard that, oh my god, We Suck Young Blood and the Gloaming are like some of the worst tracks Radiohead's ever made. And I listened to them and like, these are not that bad. These are good tracks. I like how slow and tired and drawn out the first half is. I am almost in love with when it, you know, picks up speed and it gets all intense. Perhaps the biggest blue balls a Radiohead song has ever balls on our blues. True. Because why would you stop that after 20 seconds? But as it is a pretty good song. I would put this probably low grade. I like, you know, I'd go to my wood listen. All right, so let's say right below My Iron Lung, but above Planet Telex hexadecimal mix. Oh, I said that right for once. That's crazy. The Gloaming.
Softly Open Our Mouths in the Cold might be, in my opinion, the worst on this album. It's like the poke pull of Hail to the Thief. I don't like the experimental electronic stuff, and I think it's the least catchy.
Okay, so first I just want to say that this is perhaps one of the ugliest sounding titles for a Radiohead song. I don't know, it just sounds gross. Like, I'm gloaming everywhere, dude. You know, it's a good song. I like it. I don't think it's that experimental. I think Enzo's being a pussy. I like this song. This is, you know, it's catchy. I would put this right above Backdrifts. In the basement version is quite a bit better. I love when the real drums kick in and it's like his voice is repeating. It's like, but that's not what we're rating, unfortunately. So
above Lurgy.
Damn, that is quite a gap. All right, let's say this is worse than Fast Track, but better than. Let's say this is better than Fast Track, but worse than Killer Cars. There.
The Bony King of Nowhere. That's an interesting track.
That's what they used to call me in high school. Ayo.
Very cool, very awesome, and best part. Oh, it doesn't feel that like it's 5.5 minutes long.
This song rocks. This is a really good song. Used to be my favorite Radiohead song back when I was in my initial Radiohead phase. It's a very powerful song. Something about the lyrics and just how it sounds. It feels like a little angry, a little powerful. I really like the way that the guitars sound here, especially in the second half. And the second half is killer. I love how the guitars sound like tinny and really, really intense. This is a very post-punk revival-y sounding song. I like that because that is my favorite genre. I really like the drum section. There we go. I really like the drum section. Other than that, standard great Radiohead song. So I would put this. I don't know. I do think it's better than.
I put it amazing.
Finally, you're being optimistic. Ayo! Let's settle for this being better than
the right I am than duplicate.
Yeah, it's better.
It's better than the okay.
Is that how I sound whenever I speak?
No Man's Land. Only thing that stands out is the double vocal thingamajig. It's pretty.
I quite like this one. I really like the guitar, and of course the doubling on the voice is nice. I don't know, the lyrics hit me. It's weird having this come right after There, because There feels like it's kind of the return of the album, you know, after the 2 more dreary tracks after Where I End and You Begin. There feels like it's gonna, you know, pick up the pace. It's gonna be happy again. It just gets blown out the window with I Will, which I think is kind of funny. I put it right below Fog.
I agree.
Okay, a punch up at a wedding.
No. It's very, very underrated. I have no idea why people don't like this song. This is top 3 of the album for me, and it's very good and it's awesome. It's like a ballroom type stuff.
This does not sound like you would play in a ballroom.
You know what I mean? You know those like classical songs where it's like, goodness gracious, Great Balls of Fire.
What the fuck are you
There's
talking
a song
about?
that sounds like that. Anyway, it sounds like that. Very, very catchy. Bouncy
This-
piano is what I mean to say.
Oh, I thought you mean like ragtime music?
Yeah.
I thought you meant like Beethoven. I used to just straight up not like this song. It's fine. It's okay. It's not my thing. It's a bit too repetitive for me. It feels like a lackluster LCD sound system song. I like the intro. I like the ending. I really like the ending. I think the way it ends, the percussion's really cool. I don't really feel anything listening to it. I wouldn't change it if someone else put it on, but I'd probably change it if I put it on, which I wouldn't because I don't really care for this song. I'd put this right below Melatonin.
You're rage baiting.
Okay, where would you put it then, huh?
I'll put it like above Sail to the Moon.
Oh my god. It's got quite a ways to climb up. Let's average this out. It's gonna be like right here. But this is very much not reflective of my opinions.
It's too bad. Your original placement meant it would be the worst song in the album so far.
Yes, because it's the worst song on the album so far.
Oh my god.
Yes, it is.
So bad. Judge, Jury, and Executioner. Super duper catchy, super awesome. I think it's the most standout-ish song so far out of Radiohead. The parts
The
where he
bass.
says like, I don't know why, pretty
Don't.
damn cool. I think this is the most unique Radiohead song so far. You know?
Yeah, like kind of iconic. It's really, they really captured lightning in a jar with this one. This is one of my favorite Radiohead songs too. What about it I love? Okay, so first of all, fucking stellar bass line. Philip Selway's crushing it on the drums, as he, kind of often does. But holy shit, man. This song is crazy with that. I love the synthesizers. They add so much depth and character and texture and other buzzwords to this song. It does not let up. It feels like you're constantly being pummeled. I like when I feel like I'm being abused by songs. Fun fact about this song is that it was inspired by the Shining theme. Johnny Greenwood was like, oh, Shining theme's kind of cool, and he like incorporated that into this song. Would I put this above True Love Waits? No.
Put it right below there.
It's always so fucking negative for no reason.
I think
Put below.
there is better than this, bro.
Then why are you putting it below there? Are you stupid? Oh, wait. Oh, I...
Are you stupid?
Awkward. Scatterbrain.
Yeah. As Dead as Leaves is, I think, the filler track of the album in my IMO, TBH.
Actually, that would be Punch Up at a Wedding, but okay.
Shut up. This song kind of does nothing. It feels like it was improvised sometimes as well. It's still kind of good. I would not go out of my way to listen to it.
I used to feel like that with this song, but listening to it again, I actually really like this one. Pretty good song. I really like the guitars by itself, and with the guitars, at least at some points, low-key kind of sounds kind of sensual. Like you could fuck to this song. Dude, I love being weird. So weird. Pretty good. Yeah, I like it. It feels like a demo for a song by The Smile called Bending Hectic. Above like Spinning Plates, Let It Not Like Us version. Above a Punch Up at a Wedding for sure. But right below Fog. That's where I'd put it personally. So where would you put this?
Above, I will. So like one below that.
Alright, well then let's just keep it. Actually, I guess I'd have to. There we go. It Girl Ragdoll.
A Wolf at the Door. I think partially that I believe. What? I think that I feel like Scatterbrained is a filler track of the album because every time I play this album, I kind of want to skip it because of the anticipation of my favorite song of the album, which is called It Girl at the Door.
Right.
It's super nice. Tom York rap, powerful chorus. It just doesn't let loose, you know? It's very nice.
It does let loose. It very much lets loose. I think you're on drugs or something type shit.
I'm happy.
Wrong. This song is crazy. I don't think I have heard a single song like this in terms of how unique it is. How Enzo felt about Mixomatosis, which also kind of how I feel about Mixomatosis, with it's sort of a standout in how unique it is by Radiohead. That's how I feel more towards this song. I like the part where Tom York threatens to flan me in the face, and I also like the part where he says he's gonna strip me naked with his eyes. Hey, he's the one who said it, okay? Hey. We love being weird because it's so weird. It barely even sounds like Tom York when he's not, yelting, belting, yelling. Bombastic and cathartic. It really captures you. It's very gripping. It feels like a 7-foot tall pig in a suit and tie picked you up and is like beating the shit out of you type shit. Do you know what I mean, Enzo?
Why a pig? Wait, does he say pig in the
Probably.
song? I feel like it does.
Yeah, this one definitely has such a very strong fairy tale vibe. Bombastic, brash, big, other adjectives that start with B, holy shit. Big wall of sound in the chorus, which I love. I love the way, I just love the song. It's a perfect song. I give it 10 out of 10.
I wish it was longer.
Maybe, actually. I was gonna say, I don't know. Because it's already kind of long, isn't it? It's like 4 minutes. Well, that's not long.
It's
but...
3 minutes, 3.5.
Yeah, no, it should be like four 4.5, like 6, 7. So I'm sick of myself. Right above Mixomatosis. Damn, 5 songs from this album are an amazing tier. That's good.
Totally.
You know.
Right below Let Down, you know.
All right, so let's put this right above Paranoid Android, but less than just, which feels weird to think about, but okay, whatever works. All right, so before we, let's talk about Hail to the Thief first, but after, we gotta talk about Kid Amnesia as a whole project, because initially, Kid Amnesia was supposed to be its own, a double album, but the same project. But first, Hail to the Thief. So, you wanna go first, or should I?
I don't think I have anything to say except for, like, this is quite the underrated album.
This is definitely an underrated album. I see very little about this album on TikTok, because Radiohead's they've been having a resurgence since like I got into them in 2023. They're big again, but I don't see anyone talk about Hail to the Thief, and it makes me sad because Hail to the Thief is fucking amazing. This is my favorite album of theirs so far. I love post-punk revival and alternative rock. Songs like 2 + 2 = 5 and Where I End and You Begin and Mixomatosis. It's just like, oh, fucking shit, dude. So good. Pretty consistent track list, I think. It works very well as an album. Quite political. This is definitely a political album. I really like the title. The title sounds cool. And in the context of what it's talking about, it's also, very effective at getting that vibe. One of my favorite album covers of all time. I don't know if I could say it is my favorite. It's gotta be up there. It just looks cool as shit too. It's a map of Los Angeles, if I remember correctly. Because this whole album was recorded in Los Angeles, and I think you can tell because it's not sad and doesn't make me feel like it's raining outside. I Will is, according to Tom York, the angriest song that he's ever written, which makes sense. It may not sound angry, but like lyrically, I get where he's coming from. I mean, the lyrics are pretty sad. Oh, no is about I think they played somewhere, I don't remember where specifically, and they're like, oh, we had such a great time playing here. And then he saw a review in some newspaper, and they just shat on the band. They're like, oh my god, these guys fucking suck. And he felt really sad. This is a great album, high energy. I feel very impacted when I listen to it. Mainly because half the songs feel like I'm being beat the shit out of, but it's pretty good. Okay, Kid Amnesiac. I don't remember their specific goal for what this project was supposed to accomplish. I think it was kind of just trying to touch on a couple things, such as experimentation and moving away from the sort of, not rock music as in the genre, because they kind of went on to make a couple more rock albums, but more from that culture of rock at the time in the 90s. But it was definitely messing with Tom York. Touring was very anxiety inducing for him. Taking in the project as a whole, because I'm sure there would have been a couple other tracks that would have been on that Kid Amnesiac album, not the compilation one, the one that was supposed to initially come out. I feel kind of disappointed with it. While Amnesiac is a pretty good album, I think also just listening to Hail to the Thief reminds me of how good Radiohead can be, for me, subjective, and how I think overhyped, Kid A and not really Amnesiac, it's kind of, I think, fairly rated as a whole, are. I'm not that big of a fan of Kid A. First half of the album is really good, but second half just lets me down. It is, out there. It's a little bit wacky, but zany. I don't know, it just doesn't do that much for me. Not just because, the amount of songs I don't really feel strongly towards compared to the amount of songs from this era that I do feel strongly towards, but also, okay, so in this era there was 2 albums, and then there was like, I think 3 singles, and on those singles are some really cool, some really good material. Not saying that those songs are perfect or anything. Fast Track, Kinetic especially, Transatlantic Drawl, oh my god. Fog, dark ass atmosphere. They're experimental, they're electronic, although a bit less so than, They have so much potential. And then, you've got stuff like In Limbo, which, it's not that these songs are bad, it's just that they feel unfinished a bit to me. Amnesiac I've had on and off, I've liked it, sometimes I've not liked it others. But with Kid A, I always felt a bit disappointed with it. Amnesiac is more balanced. Kid A feels too unfocused. I don't particularly enjoy it that much. So that's what I have to say for Kid Amnesiac, that whole era.
Holy crap, you could have just cut that all down to just say like, I don't get the hype, guys. Oh my god.
That's your
you give me so much extra
have fun with that, man, don't worry. So anything you want to say about Kid Amnesia?
Amnesiac.
Oh, okay, so just be nonchalant per usual. Okay. All right. So today, I listened to the Comlag EP.
Okay, so guys, today we're gonna do the Comlag EP and In Rainbows. Exciting.
And don't forget the Gloaming 33.33333 remix.
Oh yeah, the Gloaming 33. Yeah, just plot that in bad.
All right.
Okay.
The Gloaming 33.3333 remix.
Bad, dude.
You,
Why would they make a remix of the worst song on the freaking album?
is that all you have to say? It's a bad song?
Yes.
I quite like this instrumental and that creepy string synth, but I mean, why isn't he fucking singing? I think also maybe a bass would help. This is not worse than the full True Love Waits version. We're putting it right above that, okay? All right, 2 + 2 = 5. Well, it's a live version of my favorite song, so you know I fucking love it.
It's actually like really close to the recording as well, which is impressive.
I guess. I would gladly slime out Enzo in an instant to hear this song live. God sends a message from the heavens saying you have to murder your best friend to listen to your favorite Radiohead song live. They come to your house and play it. I mean, isn't that a story in the Bible? Something like that. I miss the synthesizer in the second half of the song. Here it's missing, which I don't like. But I love how Tom, Johnny, and maybe Ed, I can't tell, they're all so fucking excited and pumped playing the song that they keep like making mistakes here and there. It adds character. It adds character to this song, and I like that.
As a song by itself, it's a little worse than 2 + 2.
This version is like right above Mixomatosis. Speaking of Mixomatosis, a remix of Matosis, Christian Vogel remix.
It is a disappointing remix of the original.
Yeah, not particularly my thing, but it also kind of is. I like it and I don't like it at the same time. It reminds me a lot of the Shoo Shoo track, Pumpkin Attack on Mommy and Daddy. Experimental, and it's a bit more out there. His vocals are fucked on this song. I'm not the biggest fan of them.
Yeah, but it was like weirdly sped up.
Yeah, it's weird. Cool drums, but just this is not Mixomatosis. I know it's not supposed to be Mixomatosis, but this is so infinitely worse than
No
Mixomatosis.
funky bass either.
Yeah, it's okay. I would put this in like high mid. I'd put this right below like Spinning Plates, but above. Actually, I put this below Gloaming 3.3333 remix. Well, you don't like that one, so I guess I'd have to put it right there. So where would you put it?
Like right there, yeah.
I will Los Angeles version. I thought that all of
think-
Hail to the Thief was recorded in Los Angeles. I just wanted to say, I thought all of Hail to the Thief was recorded in Los Angeles. I guess I wasn't. I don't know, that confused me when I saw that.
It just has a little more depth than the original. So I think I like this one a little more.
I actually think that you're full of shit, and this is my favorite Radiohead song of all time right now.
Wow.
There's something about it. I'm not a good liar. I don't know if you can tell. I quite like this one. It's very pretty. It's relaxing, despite the lyrics. Would work better, in my opinion, if the original song on the studio was played like as the first part of the song, and then this part would play. There's a video on YouTube which combines both, exactly how I described it, and it's really good. I like the OG I Will more, especially considering its place on the album. It works as both a song and an interlude. Here, it's a bit too long as an interlude, but it's too short to really expand, you know. This one's pretty close to I Will, honestly. Ever so slightly less than Backdrift.
I like it a little more than I Will.
Let's put it right above Three Fingers extended version, right before Like Spinning Plates, Not Like Us version. Paper Bag Writer.
This is literally a rap beat over a cartoonia violin orchestra.
It's so weird.
The bass is pretty cool, though.
Yeah, I think you explained exactly how I feel. I said interesting. I do not like those strings nor how the song begins as a whole, but I do like what it becomes, and I really like the bass line. So
There you go.
just thinking about the song, it's like being tickled above Climbing Up the Wall 07 remix, but right below If You Say the Word.
Okay.
I Am a Wicked Child.
Cool title. Not
Yes.
really much got my attention, though. The melody's cool, I guess. That's about it.
I expected another like electronic beat here, hearing the title, but this is like the opposite. This is a country rock. It's actually a pretty good song. Tommy Work's voice works very well for that genre. I mean, they are the they are the blackest white rock band. Radiohead's got a couple of very interesting articles written about them. You've got the Kid A review by Pitchfork, which is signature. Anyways, I like the harmonica. There we go. So I'd put this right below Morning Bell Live in Oxford, right above Untitled V3.
Right.
I am Citizen Insane. This song I always mixed up with the Muse song Citizen Erase.
Cool title. Again,
Yes.
I think this is my favorite on the album. Or this EP, I guess.
EP.
I'm not gonna lie. The mix between the synth and whatever it feels loopy, but upbeat at the same time, which is cool. The occasional haze and like ad-libs kind of threw it off. Threw off the vibe.
Yeah, I think this actually might be my favorite original song on this EP too. It's pretty chill, atmospheric. I like the soundscapes. You know, same thing that I've kind of been saying for whenever I hear an atmospheric electronic song by Radiohead.
lower grade.
So let's agree that this is the worst great Radiohead song so far. Skitterbrain Quartet remix.
Brain.
I think this one also this guy also has a remix on the King of Limbs remix album.
Beats are really cool, very dramatic, but otherwise it's just remix of a mid song. Typically of remix, the song is kind of ruined by occasional remix shenanigans, like weird vocals and like repeated instrumentals.
This one's quite something. Sounds like a Tom York solo project song, and that's not a bad thing. It's a good instrumental and it's an okay vocal melody, but it's too awkwardly placed here. The fact that this is supposed to be scatterbrained is just mind-boggling. Kind of dubsteppy, which is also that's interesting. Yeah, you said low good. I also put this in low good. Right, I'd personally put this right above melody.
Okay, sure. Gagging order, I don't know. It's a nice listen, but nothing really jumped out at me.
Yeah, nice. I only said pretty guitar and pretty voice.
It's high good. Why does this have 16 million listens on Spotify? It's the most
Surprising.
on this EP by far.
Like, what's the second most, and how many does that have?
I Am a Wicked Child at 2.9 million. Oh
No,
wait, no,
here-
Fog again. It's 4.4 million.
First of all, interesting title. Definitely was not expecting this song, this sort of sound, like acoustic. Oh, okay. Let's see. What is a gagging order? A gag order. Let's agree that this is better than Paper Bag Writer, but worse than If You Say the Word.
Alright.
Fog again, live.
Fog again, I think, is my least favorite version of Fog because, I mean, the piano is cool, it's nice, but this version also got rid of the guitar and also made it short as hell. I feel like Fog again has more dark atmosphere, which I'm a fan of. This one is just like a pretty piano song, that's about it.
This one is my least favorite version of Fog too, but I am a sucker for Tom York piano ballads, so I like this song. I don't like how it just kind of ends at the end. I think there should be, maybe a different chord. It just like stops, which I'm not a fan of. I think my brain kind of overheat when I was out there for that long. What is a Radiohead again?
What's a Radiohead?
I still
What's a
think
letdown?
Radiohead is kind of not the best name for this band. Like, it's a good name for
Should
a
have been
band.
on a Friday.
Definitely not. Radiohead's a good name
On a-
for a band who made all those albums up till OK Computer, but after Kid A, I think they should have changed their name. To what, I don't know.
On a Saturday?
Coldplay? They're very
Hot Plate.
amusing, so maybe it's, Hot Plate. Sorry, okay, wow, okay, if I ever want to just stop thinking, I'll try ranking Fog again live on the Radiohead tier list. Okay, a reminder is the one that goes like, a reminder, packed like sardines in a crushed in box is the one that's like, I'm packed like
Packed
sardines.
like
in a
sardines.
Yeah.
In a crushed tin box.
I would love to hear what the Amazing Sounds of Orgy sounds like then. Ever so slightly worse than Packed Like Sardines, but a little bit better than Thinking About Your Drill version. Where Bluebirds Fly.
This one has a really cool, whatever the hell the instrument is.
I think just synth work.
Very cool, very catchy, very awesome. But and it establishes this really cool atmosphere. But afterwards, this like mouth harp instrument thing kind of ruins the vibe. So I can't really take this song seriously.
The melody, this is a little specific, but the melody in the beginning reminds me a lot of that one scene in Hotel Transylvania 3. I think it was the Kraken, and he's playing the piano. It's like dun 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 dun, and it sounded kind of like this riff.
That's so funny, dude.
I was just hooting and hollering, dude, all over the place outside. There are construction workers out there like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? I'm not a fan of Tom York's voice on this. Where do bluebirds fly? Probably the sky, like all the other ones.
Where do no eagles fly?
I was about to make a reference too, so I can't even say I'm disappointed. I think this is worse than the Gloaming 3.33 remix.
Dude,
So that's
It's
personally
not
where I would put it.
above Fog again.
Yeah, well, because of Enzo's fuck-ass opinion, this is going above talk show host, but I completely disagree with that. I want none of this. I want none of this. Okay, so where would we put this?
I don't know. It's like okay.
Yeah, like Fog again, it's a pretty Tom York piano ballad, so I like this. Not much to say. Where would I put
This is like the most random Radiohead song of all time.
Yeah, I'm curious what the story behind this one is, because it was a single, not on anything. I got like mad boogers in my nose right now, dude.
I didn't need to know that.
Yeah, well, you're gonna have to edit the video, so you're gonna be seeing that. Stop your whining, dude. Stop your whispering. Stop whispering. Okay, I like this ever so slightly more than Fog again version, but I like this less than Silk.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
All right, now we're getting to the
Oh my gosh.
in Rainbow's
Oh my
Disc
gosh.
2.
Oh,
No, I didn't listen to that one today.
I think this overtook OK Computer as my favorite album, as you correctly predicted. 15 Step, very cool, very awesome opening. track. Okay, first listen, I was like, oh, this is all right, you know. And then like I kept listening. I think the beginning is the best part instead of the end, which is I think kind of a weird opinion, but I really like the percussion. Very, very powerful opening, and I think none of the other tracks could have been a better opening.
Yeah, I really like this song. It's a really pretty song. It's really jazzy. Breezy is I think the best way to describe the song. The song sounds breezy. It sounds like you're walking. It's like a late, like summer evening. It's a little windy and you're somewhere having fun. Really great guitars. I love this guitar riff. Great drums. I really love these drums. They are really drummy. Great rhythm. There, like the rhythm. I like the time signature. It doesn't feel, I mean, it feels off kilter, but it's not like I don't know. It fits the song. I really like Tom York's vocals here. I like the more atmospheric and eerie bridges in between the more happy and breezy verses and choruses. It's bouncy. This is kind of a bouncy song.
I think right above Creep.
Do I agree with this? Let me think. Maybe, but I might be wrong. Worse than Creep. I think this is worse than Creep. So where did you want to put this?
Above Creep.
Like right there?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, go fuck yourself. Body Snatchers.
Oh my god, I think this is my favorite song on the album. The heavy bass is freaking awesome. The vocals are freaking awesome. The drums are freaking awesome. I think this song is freaking awesome, dude.
I've got to say, this song grew on me a lot on this listen. 15 Step also grew on me a little bit. It's never been my favorite song off In Rainbows. In Rainbows was my favorite album by them for a fucking while when I was into Radiohead. And Body Snatchers, I always liked the song. I never thought it was a bad song because it's a pretty good song. I've never liked the song more than I do right now. This song is really good. I think it's because I'm playing it. I'm learning how to play on guitar because the guitar riff is really good sounding. And
Is
really
the tab
fun to play.
open right now? Oh no, it isn't.
I didn't close. I opened a new Google thing. It's like one of the most alternative rock songs I've ever heard. Like when I think of alternative rock, this is kind of the first or second or third thing I would think of. It would be in the top 10 for sure. I really like the bridge. There we go. I like the bridge. I don't know. I don't think there's really that much for me to say. It's just a kick-ass song. I would put this. I like this less than Airbag, but more than Pyramid song. So there. Oh, speaking of there, it's right. It's gonna go right behind there. Nude.
This one is probably the Radiohead song that grew on me the most. First listen, I was like, oh, this is pretty, I guess. After it grew on me, I was like, whoa.
I always liked this song from first listen, but of course it also grew on me exponentially.
Stunning.
This was the point in listening to this album that I realized that I kind of needed to just let the album play and not like pause and write down stuff. You know, I was a big Radiohead fan in the past, as I've previously stated, mainly in 9th grade, but I'm sure it was kind of fading out in the 10th grade.
Dude.
Not in 11th grade. I've got a strong emotional connection with this album. I'm smiling and like internally blushing. I'm like getting butterflies in my stomach talking about this album right now.
Okay.
I kind of just stopped thinking and just listened to the music. How I feel when I listen to this song is that one gif of Doctor Strange having like the soul sucked out of his body and he's like being transported to other realms. I don't think this song is perfect. I just really, really like it. I want to say that before I continue to suck the metaphorical cock of this song.
Okay.
I love being weird. It's so weird. Really like the start. I really like his reversed vocals. Just a cacophony of vocals. I love how the track blossoms in the beginning. It blooms, you could say. Settles down and then the first verse starts. I really like that part. It's kind of a shorter song, I think. Or it feels short.
It is 4 minutes.
Oh, so it's like normal, so it's like average. But it has a great personality.
It does have a great personality.
Amazing.
I think my favorite part is the end.
Oh yeah, the end. I don't know.
The end
I
is
think
for sure.
the whole song is just breathtaking. I don't know if I could pick a favorite part. There's a lot I could say about the song, and I'm having trouble adequately describing it. You kind of just need to not think and listen to this song. As with most of the songs on this album, as I will come to explain, or try to, it's hard to explain. Tom's voice is definitely, this is one of his best performances so far.
Obviously.
String section is orgasmic. It's out of body experience type shit. So I would put this I'd put this in amazing, definitely. That's where I would put it.
Right below Body Snatchers, but you know.
Damn, okay, so right below Black Star.
Above Black Star.
So, Weird Fishes. This is a big one, isn't it?
TikTokified.
TikTok music.
I think this
Disgusting.
one grew off of me, unfortunately, as I listened to more of Radiohead. I think this was like one of the first Radiohead songs that you recommended to me, so it kind of makes sense. I don't know, it got old a little bit, but it is pretty beautiful. All the musical choices make this like an extremely unique track, and yeah, very nice addition to the album. It's definitely a standout.
Yeah, it's up there with the big leagues, you know. It just barely made it. That first half, again, it kind of takes me out. Take me out. Well, whenever I listen to the song, I think of the album cover and I think of the music video, and I kind of just exist like mentally in that. This track is quite the trip, and it's cathartic, and it is definitely an emotional 1-2, both Nude and Weird Fishes right next to each other. I think the first half is perfect. The second half, I have never been much of a fan of. At times, I just like turn the song off after the bridge. I never really feel that much listening to the ending part. I don't know. I guess it'll have to grow on me after listening to this album for 2 years. The song is beautiful. It is astounding, and I would gladly slime out Enzo and sell my left testicle in that order to make something as good as this. Tom's voice and where he's using it is beautiful. Like the pacing of this, the first half is great. When I listen to this song, I also think of the beach. I think of like clear skies and shit. His vocals, Ed's vocals, that first climax is like, it's hard to put into words exactly what it makes me feel. Bit more than there. I like this less than Life in a Glass House. So I would put it right there.
Okay.
All I Need.
I don't get the hype, honestly. I still think it's like a pretty cool song. Climax at the very end is very nice, but everyone kind of holds this song in like such a high pedestal, and I don't really see it, even though I listened to it multiple times. I don't know.
Well, I definitely have a lot to say about this song. So I have quite the relationship with this song. It was played a lot back in 9th grade. I was going through some things. I'll just leave it there. I have vivid memories just blasting this song. I was in my 4th period class and I was listening to this song and I was like, I just started crying out of nowhere. I think the girl to the right of me heard me. So yeah, this is I've cried. I think this song I probably cried to the most out of any other song. So that's an achievement. Spectacular soundscapes. Bass is a standout here. The bass is so fucking good, but the pads are underrated. I really like that for the first half, and the way that it's structured. F sharp is like this note that holds a lot of tension. When E becomes the bass note instead of C, then F sharp becomes like the release note, like it becomes a climax note. Just all the soundscapes in the song are great, but man, that climax is one of the best moments. I keep saying in their discography so far, but fuck that pussy shit. This is one of the best moments in Radiohead's discography, just overall. I mean, I've listened to their, I know how it's gonna end. It's really something, man. The whole song is kind of minimal. It built up gradually, but it's not. It's low energy for the first half, and then the bridge, the strings kick in, and then that climax is just wall of sound, just produced so immaculately. Him belting out, "It's all wrong, it's all right." My complaint is I think the first half should be longer, and I don't know if I think the second half should be longer. But yeah, I don't think this is a perfect song. I just think it's really fucking good. In the great tier below Airbag, but right above Pyramid Song.
I'd agree with that.
Falstaff.
I think this one is pretty underrated, and I think most people would also agree with that. At first, it was like low-key kind of nothing, and it was just like an interlude, but I think the consistency and timings of the vocals are my favorite part. It really add a lot of value to the song. And I feel like, to me, it's more personalized, especially the first part. It's like somebody's trying to wake you up because you have a long day ahead of you. That's how I always imagine the song. And I really like it. It's a very nice listen.
I always imagine this is like, it's evening in like the fall, it's cold, there's like crows outside. I like the song, I just would never really go out of my way to listen to it. Very good song in the context of where it is on the album, right after All I Need. The three wallops that are Nude, Weird Fishes, and All I Need. Some of us don't want to kill ourselves, so we appreciate this. It is pretty, I will say that. All right, so let's settle for it is better than Everything in This Right Place live in France, but worse than Untitled V3. Actually, I do agree with that. Reckoner.
Is that live? Okay. I really like this one. I think this is my second favorite on the album. Definitely grew on me a lot. At first listen, I was like, it's the song after Falstaff, like who cares? But then I really paid attention to it. I was like, whoa. The freaking symbols at the beginning make it very distinct. And my favorite part is at the end, where he talks about blank shores. The freaking vocals are freaking awesome and freaking cool. It's a little slow and could have done more for sure, which I'm predicting the future. You're about to say that it should have been like 8 or 9 minutes long with a big old orchestra at the end. I agree, but I think it's very fine right now.
You are correct in your assumption that I think that this song should be longer. Yeah, I don't know why Radiohead don't make songs above like 6 minutes. Let's see, Reckoner is a beautiful song. I remember when I first listened to this album, I was in my school's gym, well, our school's gym, my former school's gym. So I was starting to get into Radiohead. I was like, this album's pretty good so far. A little interesting, and I have to re-listen to. Well, of course I was gonna re-listen to them because this is my first listen to the album. And then Reckoner comes on. I remember I teared up listening to Reckoner because it was just so insanely beautiful. I see the hype around these guys. You know, they're not bad. First of all, yeah, drums are standout. Philip Selway is, he blows my mind, especially on this album. Tommy York's vocals here are really good. I actually don't think that the first part should be any longer. I think the first part and the bridge are, you know, perfect the way that they are, just straight up perfect. But I don't understand why, as soon as the fucking strings come in, the song fades out. That makes me so angry. I'm not even gonna do the fucking pointing at the camera thing. Why? Why would you do that to us? You bring in these beautiful lush strings and then you just end the song. You fade out. That's so lame. Like it doesn't ruin the song. It never did. But like I used to hate it a lot more than I do now. Maybe the fade out ending isn't really bad, but you know, just let it fade out much slower or something. I don't know, because it does fade out kind of fast. Do something with that second half. You got the most beautiful shit going on right now. You don't do anything with it. Come on, what's your problem? Where are you busting my balls? I don't think I've ever gotten such blue balls from Radiohead. So, well, actually, that's probably not true. So it will be going in amazing. I like at the very end. Okay, House of Cards.
I think this is my least favorite. For me, it does nothing. It's not very valuable for the album. It is good. Guitar is very nice. I don't think it stands very well compared to the rest of the album.
I disagree. I used to just straight up not like this song when I first listened to it, but I think my fourth or fifth listen to it, I was like, this is actually really good. I don't know what I was talking about. It's also how I felt with 2 + 2 = 5, which kind of blows my mind how I could ever not like that song. This song is...
My headphones died.
Very atmospheric, very texture-based. I love how the song sounds. This song and Body Snatchers both start, interestingly, they start on like an offbeat. Body Snatchers, it's like dun dun dun, but then it switches to dun dun dun, or something like that. The way that they make those like synth pad sounds is really cool. So Johnny Greenwood, he took a coin of theirs, and he started rubbing it up against like the higher frets of his guitar, and he like turned his reverb pedal all the way up, and that makes that really ethereal, urethral synth pad sound. And I think that's pretty cool. I don't think this is the best song of all time or anything. It's just, you know, it's a pretty damn good song. Better than Pearly, worse than 15 Step, which I'm cool with. Jigsaw Falling Into Place.
For sure, the most popular song on this album. It's a common thing to see that people arguing over whether or not Weird Fishes or Jigsaw is the best song on this album. I think neither, but I think this one is probably top 3 in my opinion. Just like such a burst of energy near the end of the album, and I think it is quite needed after Reckoner and House of Cards. Super cool bass, melody, lyrics.
Yeah, this song is kick-ass. It is fun, fast-paced. Really like the drums here. I like the dry production. It's more sort of acoustic song, and it's not drenched in reverb like House of Cards was, or it's not kind of very big and spacious sounding like Reckoner was, or you know, All I Need, or Nude, or kind of some parts of Weird Fishes, or some parts of Body Snatcher, and maybe some parts of 15 Step. I don't have an emotional connection to it. It's just a kick-ass song, and I have experienced a good couple runner's highs with this song playing, blasting in my AirPods. Better than Lift, worse than Where I End and You Begin. That's where I'd put it.
Yeah, I'd put it there, sure.
Videotape. This song frustrates me when I think about it, but then when I listen to it, I really like it. I've also cried to this song. It's a really, really pretty song. It's haunting and it's sad. That piano, that little piano thing that he plays, I don't know what the riffs for piano are called, because you got guitarist and you got piano.
Chords, maybe?
I don't know what I'd call this, but this little ditty that he plays, I don't know. It hurts my heart. And then his voice, this
ostinato.
is ostinato. The piano ostinato was utmost.
Yeah, we're not calling that.
Sad.
We're calling it riffs.
Yeah, the piano riff is pretty poggers. It's Push and P. This is one of his best vocal performances yet, and maybe of all time. At least the first half, I love just how it's structured. Most indubitably enjoy when they introduce that like thumping, that This song just puts such a specific image in my mind. It's very vivid imagery. I just imagine like photo reels, like or beautiful way to end the album. Sad way to end the album. Just when it was starting to pick up the energy again, they just metaphorically shit all over that. But I have some complaints. I'm not the biggest fan of the hi-hats in the ending part. I don't think that the specific hi-hat sound really works there. I'm okay with the electronic drums and the electronic drums, but I don't know if the song should be longer, but I do think that it should be structured a bit differently. I don't know if the outro kind of feels a little unfinished. It's an emotional gut punch. The Bonnaroo version of this song is better. If it was made into a song, that would probably be top 3 Radiohead. It sounds like a really, really good Coldplay song. Like, it sounds like if Coldplay made Videotape Bonnaroo version, that would have probably been their best song.
I think the rattling noise gets a little annoying, but maybe I have to re-listen to the song more. I think it's for sure the perfect closer for this album. Maybe it could have been a little better, but I think right now it's very good. You already said everything, but I just want to say, like, the rattling noise, I don't FW, but maybe I will soon.
Below 15 step above
Alright.
House of Cards. Okay, so that was In Rainbows. So you want to talk about it first, or should I?
It's awesome album, dude. Rock on. Alright, go.
This is a very peculiar album. It's not one that I can just put on as a whole and like not get just straight up immersed into it. There's something very magical about it. Individual tracks like Jigsaw or Body Snatchers or 15 Step, I can listen to those and still pay attention to whatever it is I'm doing. But listening to these songs in this order, this atmosphere, it's magical. And that doesn't really happen to me with albums really that often. This album regrew on me because I listened to it a lot back in 9th grade. And of course, when you listen to the same thing over and over again, it's gonna grow off on you. Me and it have had some space, and we're ready to get back together. They really captured lightning in a jar here. I don't know if I like this one more or less than Hail to the Thief. I think so far it would probably be tied as my favorite. My only real complaint with this album, I don't think the songs are long enough, which is kind of a crazy thing to say, I think. When I'm immersing myself, I don't want that immersive experience and these beautiful sounds to be over so quickly. Nude needs to be like fucking 7.5 minutes long or something. That song is magical, and it should embrace that, you know? And it just goes through so quickly, and it's not right. It's not fair. It's all wrong. Same thing with Weird Fishes. I think that first part, maybe if it kind of went more towards the post-rocky side and really embraced this is a gradual build-up, that would be really nice. So, yeah, that's how I feel In Rainbows.
Type shit.
So, another day, another dollar. We are doing In Rainbows Disc 2. These are my twisted words, and The King of Limbs. MK1, you wanna the Bloom EP. Yeah, sure. Okay.
I like how it's like a continuation to the end of Videotape. It's cool.
It is cool. Not much for me to say here. If In Rainbows Disc 1 and Disc 2 were actually like part of the same album, like double album, then this would work.
It's good. Maybe how good.
It's a little bit worse than Sulk, a little bit better than I Want None of This. Down is the new up.
This one's pretty damn cool. Cool riffs, and kind of feels like a light version of an In Rainbows track. I don't know which one. The vocals at the end kind of don't fit though. He goes like really high pitched, and he sounds like Prince.
What? That Tom York is known for his high pitched voice. I don't know what you're complaining
Yeah,
about.
but he specifically sounds very much like Prince in this track.
So this track I have always kind of had some gripes with. Great drum section, nice piano. I quite like Tom York's vocals here, but it just kind of feels like it's missing something. The production is pretty dry, so maybe that's it. I'm not the biggest fan of the chorus, but I do like the part in the end where all the instruments drop and it's just Tom's voice for half a second. That's pretty cool. Low key kind of sounds like Muse, and it's also kind of got a theatrical vibe, which I like. I like the part where Tom is scatting. He's a good scatter.
He's a good scatter brain. I put it in like middle good.
Worse than If You Say the Word. So I would put it there.
Yeah, alright.
Go Slowly.
Go Slowly is very nice. That's all I wrote down, and that's all I feel about it.
You're very descriptive with these things, you know that.
I know, yeah. I try my best.
Okay, first of all, that's the start of the national anthem and the start of this song, which is like, there's the guitar riff from there, so it's just like, squared, beautiful and atmospheric, and gives me chills.
Basically, it's very nice.
Yes, it is a very nice song. It reminds me of Space Song. It's a really good song. It's like trying to
I
pick
put
a
it below
favorite
the
child.
national anthem.
And I put it right below you, so right there. There we go. Ain't that beautiful? MK2.
Nothing.
Yeah, makes sense. I'm very curious as to why this exists, like why it is where it is on the album. But I like this ever so slightly more than Remix Matosis Christian Vogel remix, because that song is weird. Last Flowers.
Super nice ballad. That's all I said, and that's all I feel about it.
Man, you're really on a roll today with these
Yeah,
descriptions,
thanks.
aren't you? It's too powerful, dude. But I think powerful is actually the best way to describe it, because it's very powerful. Okay, well, why am I getting like enzoitis right now? It's very dark and dismal. I like his voice here quite a bit. I like when it switches. It feels like you've been stuck in a basement, and when the song switches, you're like opening it, and then you see like a big, beautiful, bright sunrise. So yeah, this is a really good song. This was one of my favorites up until pretty recently, like in my top 10, right above Subterranean. Up on the Ladder.
Up on the Ladder has super cool riffs.
Yeah, is that so, man? Is it really nice? This is a really good song. It sounds like a Nine Inch Nails track, and that is a good thing. Great drums. Well, not great drums. I mean, I just like how the drums sound. They're very minimal. And great guitars, as Enzo eloquently emphasized.
Super cool.
Yeah, this one's really good. He also says the word fuck, and that's so cool and badass.
Oh my gosh, that's so
dude.
edgy. Below Banana Cup.
Above Mixomatosis.
Wow.
No, I would not. That's like right below Palo Alto, but above the Taurus. Bangers and Mash, or Bangers plus
Oh
Mash.
my god, as the title suggests, this is a banger. It's like Body Snatchers too.
Kinda is. They're both very sort of like garage rock. This one feels more intense to me.
It feels less professional.
Yeah, I think that's a better way, because I was gonna say it sounds
Yeah.
more angry, but I think Tom York also is doing the drums on the song, or at least he's doing the drums along with Philip Selway, which is cool, and he's doing a pretty good job. There's this one video of him playing the song live, and he's doing the drums, and he falls over. Yeah, this is in fact a banger, as Enzo said. Great guitar riffs stand out here. I really like Tom's voice, specifically that one guitar that sounds like the South Park theme, like it's playing the melody to the South Park theme. It was off-putting at first, but it's catchy. I like when he's like back into your soul, and there's like a bunch of moaning. Below Creep, but above 15 steps. Yes. 4-minute warning.
This one's pretty cool.
Again, Radiohead know how to make a great atmosphere, but it reminds me of the Kid A era in that I really like the sounds here, but it's just not much in terms of the more musical department. I really like the starting sound, and this is a really good, like the production is really good, but it just doesn't really do anything for me, like the actual, again, musical elements. It could have been something. It's really got a great sort of musical font. We collectively like this less than Pyramid Strings, which I'm sure accurately reflects our actual opinions. All right, these are my twisted words.
Wait, review the freaking album.
Oh yeah! Good little sort of...
Good little ditty.
Yeah, good little ditty. It is a solid album. It's more of an EP. It's short. It's not even 30 minutes. But it is good. Atmosphere is the main thing. I really like the production here, as opposed to In Rainbows, which is much more professionally produced and more wet, like with a reverb and delay. And this one is a lot more dry and kind of straightforward sounding. These are my twisted words.
I expected more from a single. The intro is quite long. Guitars are cool sometimes. The chorus is okay. Song itself doesn't go anywhere.
It's whatever. Cool drums and cool bass line. The bass line's in 5/4 and the drums are in a different thing. But I don't like the guitars here really that much, and I'm not a fan of his voice. I don't know why this, out of all the other songs I could have chosen to extend lengthwise, is long. Not my thing. This is, you can tell this is when they were coming up with the King of Limbs stuff though, because...
Yeah, I'd put it top of mid.
Okay, I put it right above MK2 and you put it up here, so let's just say right there.
Harry Patch. I think the orchestra is very nice and soothing. And I mean, it's just what I expected from a In Loving Memory type song. It really stays the same throughout, but I think it's very calming.
It's serene. The string section is very serene. I really like actually the string arrangements. Johnny Greenwood really knows his shit.
It feels like something you would listen to in a 10 hours rain sounds fall asleep video.
Okay lyrics, okay performance by Tom York, but I think his voice should be lowered, like less volume. I get where those people were coming from, that his voice is kind of what ruins the song. I don't think it ruins the song, but it does, I think, a little kind of hinder it a bit.
Low great.
See, I like this more than Backdrifts, but less than Treefinger. But, oh, yeah, low grade. There we go. Okay, finally, my favorite Radiohead album.
Yes.
Our
Says
favorite
nobody ever.
Radiohead album.
Bloom EP.
Bloom is a spectacular song. I think it's perfect. It starts out a bunch of beeps and bloops, and then there's more beeps and bloops, and then it's like a whole orchestra of beeps and bloops. I really like the drums. They're very strange, but they're also very good, I think. I think everything's like slightly syncopated with each other because it's a very floaty sounding track, very off kilter. I think everything's in 4/4. It really feels like you're floating in the ocean. You're like a jellyfish. I really like his vocals here. It's very ethereal. Cacophony sound. I love it. It's a great song. Maybe even amazing. Probably amazing. So I'm sure Enzo would have to agree with me. This seems like a standout in their discography, right?
I disagree. I'm about to say something that goes not for the song, but for the album as a whole. If somebody doesn't like this album just because it is the King of Limbs, I mean, I can't say that I didn't feel the same way, but after a few listens, I think this album is just alright. It's not, the best, it's not my favorite, but it's okay. All these tracks are kind of growers, with the exception of a few in my opinion. But okay, for Bloom, originally I just hated the beep sound effects. It just sounded like a car alarm. Now I don't mind it. I think it goes pretty well with the song and its theme. Other than that, I'm gonna say this to like every track, it's a nice listen. It's atmospheric, and it does feel like I'm at the bottom of the ocean. Low grades.
Wow, I remember you were shitting on this song. You're like, the drums suck, I hate the beeps and the bloops, it's boring.
Well, I got used to whatever this album's doing. It's definitely, it's way out of the area that Radiohead has worked on for the past 15 years.
I like it as much as Airbag. Better than Dollars and Cents, but worse than Karma Police.
Worse than Dollars and Cents.
Okay, worse than Dollars and Cents.
Thank you.
All right, Morning Mr. Magpie.
Yeah, this one is the first one I can agree that it's lesser than the rest of the album. It's groovy, and it follows the production style to the rest of the album. I don't know. It's good when you're not paying attention to it.
That's perhaps the worst compliment you could give to a song. It's not as bad as I remember. I used to just straight up really not like this song. It's good. I like the percussion. I like his voice. My main problem are actually the guitars. Cool riff for the first minute and a half, but it just never changes, and it's annoying. It's like it's inside my head. I would maybe go out of my way to listen to this again. It's not terrible. Definitely better than Improve Yourself Drill version.
Okay.
That's where I put it. So where would you put it?
Probably around there.
So you're okay with me putting it right above Prove Yourself Drill version? Because I know you're
if you want, you can put it right below it,
Actually, I'm okay. Little by little.
Yeah, I think this one's my least favorite of the album because melody is not good.
I remember when I first heard the song, I actually really liked it. It sounded really cool to me.
Yeah, me too. I thought it was like a more energetic song on the album, which is like energy in this freaking album. But now it just doesn't fit anymore.
I like how the drums sound. I love how the guitars sound. I think the melody's fine. My main problem is that it never changes. The intro and also kind of the song as a whole reminds me of Venus and Furs by the Velvet Underground, which is a really good song. This is definitely worse than that song though. So worse than Molasses, better than Lurgy. Feral.
I'm very not into this one. It's probably their most experimental song of all time. I think it still needs to grow on me. There's apparently lyrics, and I just cannot hear a single word of that. It's not my thing again. It's like slightly better than Little by Little.
Okay, I'm noticing a trend where I really like the intros, and I really like the first minute and a half, but it's just these songs aren't going anywhere, which is annoying. I really like his vocals here. If you can call them vocals. So yeah, I'd put it right below talk show host, I guess, which, alright, sure, whatever. What is this bullshit? Alright, Lotus Flower.
Oh yeah, the best song in here by far. At one point it was like probably top 5 Radiohead for me. Yeah, super great. I think I listened to it too much, but all the noises, they just get together and do something really cool. They sound very good. It sounds really nice. It's a nice song.
I think that's about what I would have to say. I really like how buzzy the synths are. It's like they sampled a dead phone line. Great drums. Better than Karma Police, worse than Transatlantic Drill. Codex.
Also is very, very nice. I really like the echoey piano.
Yes, I really
which is the main thing of the song. If I like the main thing of the song, then I like the song. That's about it.
I really like this. The production is a standout on this song. Just as a whole, it's so beautiful and blissful. I love the chord progression. I love all these random sounds that I'm hearing. It's all bunch of glitches. It's really good. This was my favorite Radiohead song at one point, briefly, especially right after Lotus Flower. It's an interesting placement on the album.
Pretty juxtaposed.
Yeah, I like how the bridge is just the bridge from All I Need, but it's in 5/4. I like the use of trumpets here, and also on Bloom, but past that now. So I really like this one. This is a very immersive song. I can't listen to this song and do something else. Let me think. Creep is Creep, and this is Codex, and they both start with C.
And they're both 5 letters.
And they're both 5 letters, and they both have an E in them, although Creep has 2 E's, so I guess I have to put it below Creep for that.
If it was called Cedex, it would have gone above Creep, I think.
Maybe. Well, X is also a really cool letter, so I think I might have to put it above Creep for that. Better than Optimistic and the worse than Motion Picture Soundtrack. Give Up the Ghost.
This one's really nice. It's like Codex 2 in the way that it feels to me.
Yeah, vibe-wise, I agree. It is very similar to Codex.
It is extremely repetitive, but I think it goes well with the song and the album. Again, it feels like something that you put on to fall asleep.
When I was walking, I kind of just sat down as Lotus Flower ended. I was just sitting down, not thinking or doing anything. And then same with Give Up the Ghost and Separator. After my In Rainbows listen, I'm approaching how I'm listening to these songs a bit differently. At least the less energetic ones, because when you're doing something a bit energetic, like just walking, listen to a song as slow as Codex or Give Up the Ghost, it kind of changes how you interpret the song or enjoy it. So with that being said, this, really good vibes. Very chill. I really like this one. Nice guitars, nice vocals. It's not like the best thing I've ever heard or anything, but I put it in somewhere in great probably. I like this one more than Punch Up though. So you agree?
I don't.
With this?
I put it under Scatterbrained. Yep.
Okay, so then right below
Average it out.
Punch Up.
Yep,
Yeah.
there you go. Thanks.
Separator. Separator?
this will-
I barely know her.
I just view this one as a drum repeat. What is it called? Drum roll? Drum cycle? Drum
loop?
Yeah, drum loop song.
The drum loops. Yeah, I get where you're coming
Echoey vocals are the only thing that kind of add life to the song. I don't really like it that much otherwise.
No, this one's pretty good. I really
The
like
drums
the drums.
get pretty obnoxious in my opinion.
A little bit less substance melodically in the last 2 songs, but I still quite like this one. I think this was like my second favorite Radiohead song at one point for a couple hours. I like his vocals. I like the lyrics. I like how it ends. It's a very tight song. That's the adjective I use to describe it. It's tight. Above Life in a Glass
Holy.
House. Shit. Okay, above Wolf at the Door, but below Just.
Are you out of your mind? Are you inside your mind?
No, I'm
Are you
alright,
inside your
man.
head? Are you?
No, in my head, I got a good head, man.
I don't
so where
think
would
you
you
do.
put? I think I'm comfortable enough to say that this is a top 10 for me.
I'm not gonna fall for it.
Above Planet Telex Hexadecimal Mix. Okay, so the King of Limbs. You want to talk about this album first, or shall I? Well, you kind of did, didn't you? This album is an album that came out in 2011
By the band Radiohead. from
by the
Britain.
band Radiohead. This isn't this is a good album for vibes. That's the main thing. It's a very vibey album.
As I said, it sounds better when you're not paying attention. Paying attention.
Yeah, I think I might have to agree with him about the penetration. When I listen to this album, I think of like a rug shop. Like one of those not old timey, but like old rug stores. And it's like kind of dark and a little grimy in there. I think especially Little by Little gives me that sort of Daisy vibe. This album is kind of childlike, I think. It certainly gives me those sort of vibes. Codex reminds me a lot of when I was like 3 or 4 and whenever we'd go to the mall at night. It's such a distinct vibe that song so accurately captures. And Bloom is kind of just all over the place in that regard. A complaint I have about this album is that, 3 of the songs don't go anywhere. I mean, Give Up the Ghost doesn't really go anywhere either, but it's calmer.
That's kind of the point of it.
But this is not, it's a decent album.
It's not as bad as people say.
I think this is better than Pablo Honey. It's just more tight-knit, yeah. All right, yeah, so we're doing the Daily Mail and the King of Limbs today.
Yes.
We're doing... All right, so
The timeline's messed up.
Timelines have been messed up, but it's okay. I don't think anyone's going to be too sad about this. All right, so you sound like you want to talk about the Daily Mail, so I'll let you talk about the Daily Mail.
Yes. Plop that in freaking amazing right now. That has not listened to the song yet because it's not in any album. It's like the King of Limbs B-side of all things. This is probably right now. I think this is my top 3 Radiohead song. Probably objectively top 10. It's split into 3 parts, but it's not that long. It's 3.5 minutes. And I'm very fond of songs that are split into parts. This one starts out very slow, very melancholy, just to get you in that Radiohead melancholy feel. And then it soon picks up. It's like more dramatic and more heavy. And then it goes into the greatest climax in music history with the tubas and French horns. I don't actually know what it is, but it sounds
It sounds
so
very
amazing.
horny, so just say horns.
Yeah, it's a really horny song. It's like amazing, dude.
This song is pretty good, yeah. Let me think. I like how it starts, I like how it continues, and I like how it ends. I especially like the ending and the horns. It's not outstanding. I don't think it is a standout in Radiohead's discography. It's a very good song, but it lacks that special sort of oomph that really would make me put it in the amazing tier.
I just completely disagree with everything that you just said, but whatever.
But I mean, if I wanted to listen to a jazzy Radiohead song that was intense, I'd listen to like Life in the Glass House or the National Anthem. This is just not a worse version of those songs because it's kind of doing different things. If I wanted that soundscape, which is kind of what I look for with Radiohead, then I would just go for that. So I would put this in
You just don't get it.
below I Will, but above like Spinning Plates, Not Like Us version. That's where I would put it
I
first.
put it above Street Spirit.
What the fuck is wrong with you? that's kind of crazy,
Just
man. Don't you
please
think?
put it at least an amazing.
If I think I Will's a better song than this, so if I think I Will, then it's at okay. I put it here, you put it here, so it's gonna go right below Last Flowers, right above Subterranean Homesick Alien. Burn the Witch. You want to go first here, or should I?
Go.
Lovely string section, mysterious and very cool. I'm not a fan of the drum machine, at least not the drum machine being the only like part of the drum section. I think mixing that up with live drums would make this better because it's a very large not bombastic, but it's a large song, and I think using actual drums would make it sound better. I'm not a fan of the nasally sounding digital bass. I am a fan of the not nasally sounding real bass because I think there's some real bass in this song. I think the song is a bit overrated, but the strings are a standout, and it sounds it's very cinematic, very curious. I think this is worse
As reference.
above like Spinning Plates, Not Like Us version.
I think this
Lord.
song is not overrated. I think it's a banger. Below Fog. No, below Punch Up by the Winning.
Daydreaming.
This is the A Moon-Shaped Pool song. Perfectly encapsulates the overall feel of the album. It's called the album cover. It's very pretty, very nice. Listen, rich pianos, filling synths. It's 6 minutes long, and it kind of stays the same throughout. So I'm not the biggest fan of this.
I quite like this song. It is definitely sad. It's mellow. I like how it changes from dreary, sad to a more curious or hopeful atmosphere in the bridges. Oh my god, I'm just full of references today, aren't I? This is ingrained in my soul, dude. And then it goes back to being sad, which is always that's great. Very different from most of Radiohead's songs. This is a lot more cinematics sounding. I like the build-up and the textures in the second half. That part is really good. It more and more tension. That ending, it dips more into the How to Disappear levels of sad. What he's saying there, because there's like a distorted voice, that's his voice slowed down, reversed, saying half of my life. Both him being in Radiohead and him being with his wife, it was about the same, I think like 25 years, so half of his life, because he was just turning 50, I think. Something like that. Above Palo Alto, but definitely below Bloom.
Dex Dark I love how it feels mysterious.
Yeah, it's
a very good song.
I always thought that the song was a bit overrated. Now I do not think that. Okay, I like when it gets all smooth in that last part. It's got a lot of vibes. It's a very vibey song. That's what I noticed. It's pretty chill. You can put this on in the background. People aren't going to be like, what are you listening to? What are you subjecting us to? A bit mystical, a bit magical again. That's not a Benson Boone reference for anyone who thinks that. I love those wet sounding guitars in the second half. I like this more than Optimistic, but listen, Codec. So I'd put it in high grade too. Desert Island Disc.
The acoustic guitar is cool, I guess. This one also kind of stays samey throughout. Not the biggest fan of this one either.
First two listens to this album, I didn't really care for it that much either, but I quite like this one now. Again, vibey song. It's relaxing. It's a bit up tempo. No one would stare at you weird if you played this. Pretty and breezy, and again, curious sounding, which I'm kind of noticing a trend with this album. Each song kind of has that sort of curiosity to it, I guess. I don't know how to yeah, absolutely above the Daily Mail, dude.
Above the Daily Mail?
Oh yeah, 102%, dude.
You annoy me. Above Separator.
I think you might be wrong, and you should sit down and stand up. Yeah, I think that works. Full stop. You want to talk about this one first, or should I?
Ooh, this one's a freaking banger. Finally, some energy in this album, but it kind of takes 3.5 minutes to get to that. Everything takes a sweet time building up, but I'm okay with that, I guess. The good part really hits though.
Fucking killer opening. One of the most menacing intros to a song that I think I've ever heard. Great guitars, especially in the opening. Just it reminds me of Spot's theme from Across the Spider-Verse. It feels like when you're watching a movie and something fucked happened, and it's like something the villain did, and it's establishing how fucked they are, how fucking fucked we are, because how fucked they are. I think it drags a bit in both sections. I kind of agree with Enzo that it's and the ending is not my favorite. I think it could have ended a bit stronger. This song is killer. I would gladly slime out Enzo and Nick Valenci from The Strokes to hear this song played live.
Below lucky.
Okay, you're pushing it, dude. Actually, you're not pushing it because this is worse than lucky. You're pulling me, dude.
I'm pulling P.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
So I'll put it right there. Glass Eyes.
Glass Eyes is a very unique song and very unique addition to this album. I think the beginning is my best part with the piano things and how it like distorts sometimes. That's pretty cool. It's cool that it like tells a story, but like I don't really mess with the vocal melody sometimes. Everything else is really good though. Very beautiful.
I think the vocal melodies actually stand out here. What the hell? First off, I want to say that this is the perfect track to follow up Full Stop. I never listen to Full Stop without listening to this one. I think that they should maybe even be the same song. I put a sad emoji because this song is sad. After the chaos that is Full Stop, it's like this is that post whatever is happening in Full Stop clarity, post anger, post argument, whatever. Lovely strings, again, lovely arrangement, lovely strings. I really like the vocal melodies here. Enzo is crazy and on crack and whatever else Mexicans do. And it is a beautiful ending and a heartbreaking ending. Even it out and say it's better than Videotape.
Okay.
Identikit.
Identikit is my favorite song of this album because it's the least sad, I think.
Maybe.
The drums in my opinion are standouts. They add a lot to the song. I feel like melody super catchy. Second half where he repeats "Broken Hearts Make It Rain," kind of reminiscent of "Sit Down, Stand Up" with the raindrops. But this one is executed a lot better, and I don't think it gets that old.
Yeah, killer fucking production. This was the first song from the album I heard, and it was my favorite for the longest time. If it still is, I don't know. But actually, me and Enzo might agree on something to that level for once, which makes me pretty happy. Love that bass line. Love how the rhythm is off kilter. The bass is syncopated. I love the background vocals in this song. I really like that bridge to the second half of the song with the resonating guitars. I quite like the digital half of that bridge too. It's just a lot of, again, kind of ear candy sort of stuff. Love that second half as a whole. All those melodies work together so well with the background vocals and the foreground vocals. Love the clicky clacky glitchy guitars that end the song in the solo. I love how the song kind of just halts half-assedly, like it runs out of energy. I think the drums could use a bit more reverb and delay. And again, kind of a vibey song. Also, the demo for this song is really cool, and Ed sounds extremely hot because he's a background singer on the song. Just want to put that out there. I'd put this in low amazing. I would put this above lift.
I put it below Reckoner.
All right, let's settle with this then. Okay, the numbers.
I don't know. This one doesn't do that much to me. It doesn't really add anything new to the album until like 3 minutes in with the orchestra, which it is quite amusing. The rest of it kind of a filler in my opinion.
I kind of agree. First thing I want to say, they really like using the sound at the beginning of the national anthem because that's also the beginning of this song.
It's like their sound effect at the
producer tag.
Yeah. It's Radiohead producer tag.
Radiohead's producer tag. Yeah. This is a very vibey song. This one is really melody-wise. It's really good. I really like the instrumental. I don't really have anything to say about the song. It's not, I just like how it sounds. It's never been a standout for me, but I like it a bit more than I used to. So, right above Morning Bed Live in Oxford.
Okay.
Why are we agreeing with each other so much? What the hell?
I don't feel like arguing anymore. If it's like close enough to where I'd put it, I would be, and it's like okay.
You don't care anymore. You don't dare anymore. Present tense.
Also doesn't do much to me, but I get the message basically.
Wait, there's a word for that. We learned in AP Lang. Exigence. You get the exigence of the song.
I get the exigence. Second half is pretty cool.
Wow, I actually think that the first half is the moderately better part. I don't really care for the second half that much, but that first part always makes me kind of sad. But it's also, again, kind of groovy. Second part is more vibe induced, but that first part is always a standout on this album for me. I don't have much to say about this one either, except for that first half is great. So let's settle for this being above I'm a Wicked Child, but below Morning Bell Live in Oxford. All right, Tinker, Tailor, Soldier, Sailor, Rich Man, Poor Man, Bigger Man, Thief.
I think this one is a little overrated. It's got a nice atmosphere, and I like the Idiotex style percussion at the beginning. It does kind of stay samey throughout. Again, is kind of dragged out.
Yeah, I actually really like this song, and this was also a favorite of mine off the album for some time. This is probably the first Radiohead song I ever heard, because when I was 8, so when this album was coming out as being advertised, when I was 8, they had like little 1-minute music videos for parts of like different songs, and they had one for Tinker Tailor. It went not viral, but it was like semi-viral. It was a creepy video. That's why it looked creepy. It was like, what is going on, and what is this creepy music playing in our ears? That's so weird thinking about it now, that this is probably not Creep, not exit music. This is the first Radiohead song that I have likely ever heard, because I don't think I've ever heard Creep
so
before.
rare.
That is weird. But yeah, because I was making I've always loved YouTube horror stuff, and this was a YouTube horror thing for some time. Good song, really, really good song. This again was my favorite at one point, my favorite from the album. Again, I love as Enzo said, the minimal drum machine at the beginning of the song. Unlike Burn the Witch, where I don't think the electronic aspects complement the orchestral aspects very well, I think that here it is the opposite. They complement each other extremely well. I think it's because the song as a whole is it's creepy. I would say this is kind of a creepy song. Love those strings are just, oh my goodness gracious. And that chord progression with the piano, it's all major chords, but they're not all on the same scale. I like this ever so slightly more than Pyramid Song, but less than All I Need. So I'd put it right there. Where would you put it?
Middle, great.
Below Optimistic, above Last Flowers. And the last mainline Radiohead song, True Love Waits.
Ooh, this one is so much more hollow and dreamy, maybe, than the live version. I think this is like a little less good and sentimental than the live version. I'm a big fan of this one. Very sad and stuff. I don't know. What the hell can I say about this?
I will start off by saying that I definitely like the live in Oslo version more than this one. This one is just, it's not that this one doesn't make me sad, it's just it doesn't make me feel, sad the way that the other one does. The other one is very, it's got a liveliness to it. And this one, as Enzo said, that's a really good way to describe it.
Very hollow.
This makes me sad thinking just about the band and, how far they've come and their legacy and everything. And it's a sad way to end a discography. I don't think that they're done making music, but I mean, they are for now. It just feels so dead and defeated. It's a little unnerving to me. Uncanny, I think, is the right word I'm looking for. Ghostly and uncanny, yeah. Sad.
You can feel kind of some of the vocals. He's like about to burst into tears.
This is the epitome of that. It is instead of big explosion, it's just like someone slowly putting out a candle. I always thought the song was overrated. Now I think that less, but I still think it a little bit. Below We Suck Young Blood, which is probably the most offensive opinion that anyone is going to see by me.
For sure.
Other than the King of Limbs from the basement and some stuff here. That is it.
We finished the tier list. Oh my god.
No, I actually just said that we're not fucking done with it. Are you stupid?
Finally, I can go edit this video, bro.
Okay, so anything you want to say about this album, or
It's so sad. It's so depressing.
This album is interesting. This was at one point my favorite Radiohead album, although I think every Radiohead album was at one point my favorite Radiohead album, except for Pablo Honey and OK Computer. Even Kid A was at one point, but only for a fleeting moment, and only because I was kind of forcing myself to like it to that degree. And the King of Limbs. Those three were never my favorite. This album is interesting. It is very interesting. It is by far the least energetic of their albums. In the beginning, it's more a bit intrigued sounding and curious, as I described, like every single song on the first half except for Full Stop, and then it just kind of goes more and more sad. This is a very consistent album. I won't lie about that.
Right.
Yeah, it ranges from ever so slightly optimistic at times to, again, a whimper. The producer, Nigel Godrich's father, passed away, I think, right before this album. Tom York was in the process of divorcing his wife, who also had cancer. Still, seeing that happen is terrible. I'm
No
smiling
surprises.
because it's
Hey man,
Okay.
I'm just trying to bring some light
of course,
into
yeah.
this.
It's like I've been watching one really, really, really long movie. At some parts I don't care about it that much. At other parts I'm absolutely infatuated with it and want to fuck the shit out of it. Maybe to answer that. It ends really good, but it ends sad. It makes me sad because, you know, I've put in a lot of time and I've developed relationships with some of these metaphorical scenes. This is starting to make less and less sense as a metaphor the more I describe it. So yeah, it's a pretty good album. Enzo, I have a question for you. Actually, I have two questions. One, unless you want to wait and save this for the King of Limbs from the basement, I think I'm ready to do my top 10 favorite songs. I'm ready to.
No, we gotta do that
rank.
at the very end.
You
You never know. Maybe one of the TKOL remixes are gonna be on your top 10.
I can tell you right
You
now,
never
it
know.
is not one of those songs.
You never know. I'm telling you.
All right. So yeah, tomorrow we are gonna be doing.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching this tier list. If you did enjoy, please like and subscribe. We're gonna do Muse next, so subscribe. Stay tuned for that.
You should do music.
And little spoilers: We Are Fucking Fucked is gonna go on top 10. All right, guys.
It was
See
actually
you
top one.
next video.
If you remember.
See you later.
Okay, so this is the final day of the Radiohead tier list. It has been quite the journey, but this is it, my
Is this
friend.
it?
Shut the fuck up. Yeah, we have to. So we are starting off strong with Little by Little
All right.
Caribou remix.
I think we should rank all of these as one song.
I agree. And what
And
tier
they're all
would
going
you?
in not applicable.
Yeah, so we're just
Is
gonna
that
put.
does that say acceptable?
You know what it says.
Oh, okay. But
You
I do have
know. Oh,
a
okay.
little bit of commentary. Little by Little Caribou, harp things actually sound nice, but it's it's a remix. Lotus Flower, Jacques Green's not that bad either, but it's a remix. Oh, Bloom Harmonic feels like I'm being digested. Bloom Pritchard is Too Excited as a remix for Bloom. Feral Lone remix kind of went hard sometimes, but it's a mid remix. Codex Illuminosphere, beginning is like what the hell, but it's just like a remix. Give Up the Ghost, Broken Chord. Give Up the Ghost is not a EDM song. Why is this trying to be EDM? The King of Limbs, what is this supposed to be? Bloom Object, it's like they try to make it so tough. Separator Instant is actually fire dubstep, so I would put it actually in like good. And then Morning Mr. Magpie, no. It's a shame that all these people work so hard on these remixes and no one will probably ever care because they remixed already great songs from Radiohead. Separator and Stem remix and good. Trust.
I refuse because I haven't
Trust,
listened to it myself.
trust.
It's,
It's actually
averaging
good
our
dubstep.
opinions out. It's averaging our opinions out, and let me
Okay, I guess.
explain.
Bottom of bed. Yeah, so people can see it. It's like, why is that one higher than the rest? And they're gonna listen to it and fall in love.
I listened to half this album yesterday. One, I almost fell asleep, and two, I realized. I mean, by track one, I already knew, but I wanted to give it a chance. But I realized by like third track, the way I'm listening to it, which was on the car ride, is not the way you're supposed to listen to this album, because these are like remixes for like the club. This was Tom York played some of these on his DJ Boiler Room set, so these are not meant for sitting down and listening. And I can't really see how well these songs would work in that context, because again, they're definitely not meant to be sat down and listened to like this. And I can't give this a fair chance. I don't know why Enzo listened to the full thing, because we agreed that we weren't gonna rank. We were just gonna put this in the not clippable tier, but I guess he's a master.
Just in case there was a better one.
Which I guess there was. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I did like what I heard, but to have anything meaningful to say, I think it would be best if I heard it in its context.
As I said, you never know. One of these could
be
make
better
it
than
to
like.
goats.
Yeah, I guess that is possible.
Better than 2+2.
Oh, don't even joke about that, okay, man. It's something I will go back and listen to, though, to be fair. All right. Bloom, live from the basement. You want to talk about this one first, or should I?
Okay, it's improved Bloom. Otherwise, it sounds pretty much the same. I'm not gonna...
This one I used to not like as much as the studio version. Actually, on this listen, I like it a little bit more. This one is really fucking good. More energetic and frantic than the original. And I love that little by Tom right before the final burst of energy from the song. I would slime out half of Enzo to hear this. I would put this...
I put it right above Bloom.
This one I would put right above All I Need. Yeah, I'd put this one all the way up here. So where would you put it?
Right above Bloom, as I just said.
Oh, well, fuck you. We're gonna put that right below Optimistic. I think that's roughly even. The Daily Mail.
It sounds the same. So a little below the Daily Mail.
I think my main problem with the Daily Mail is that its production is a bit too dry and kind of holds the song back from its full potential. This is a bit better because the saxophones are louder and have a bit more reverb on them, which the OG should have had. So I gotta give it credit for that. I like this one a bit more than the original Daily Mail. I think this one is better than Last Flowers, so I would put it there, and then you put it right below. So let's put it right below Last Flowers.
Well, that's not fair because I wanted the Daily Mail to be an amazing. Oh, whatever, never mind.
Well, you know, maybe you should have like good opinions. Feral.
This one is so much more funky than the normal one. I like it way more.
This one is really good. I already kind of liked the first one, but this one is really good. It is definitely better than the OG. More evolving, more energetic, more lively. It slaps. I love the second half of the song here. So
great.
Yeah, it's so weird saying Feral is gonna be in great tier, but yes, I do agree. Above Dex Dark, below Codex, little by little.
Much better executions on pretty much everything.
Yeah, I said God, it is crazy how much these versions slap compared to the album versions. Because I mean, sometimes I prefer the production on the album, but I mean, come on, this shit's just it's better. I'd put it above Desert Island Disc, but below Daydreaming. Codex.
Okay, Codex, Separator, and Lotus Flower all sound basically the same as the album version, so I have nothing to say to those.
Not Lotus Flower, but this one definitely.
Yeah.
Actually, no, this one similar. I think this one is worse than the original, but it's still pretty good. I just miss the cacophony of beeps and bloops in the original song. Right below Scatterbrain and like Spinning Plates, Not Like Us, but above I Will Los Angeles.
Right below Codex.
Damn. Okay, so let's move it all the way back up here, right above studio version of Lotus Flower. This is just so wrong, but okay, whatever. We're almost done with the fucking thing anyway. Separator.
I've stated my opinion.
Right. I know it's not a part of the actual song itself, but I love that part where it changes from like the video mic or the overhead mic or whatever to the actual instruments. It's such a cool and clean transition. It adds character to this. Slightly better than the original. I prefer how the original ends though. It ends kind of, I don't know, the way it ends makes me feel happy. And here it kind of ends differently, and I'm not as big a fan of that, but I like this one above You Whose Army Below No Surprises, yeah, because I really like the way that this one starts. I only realized after listening to the live version of this song that I like the original Lotus Flower, but I am not that big of a fan of it. I think it's been my favorite Radiohead song at one point. It's been in my top 10 2 or 3 times, but that was like when I first heard it. Hearing this one is moderately better, I won't lie. It's definitely different. I'm surprised that you think this one sounds so similar. Better than the OG, in my opinion. I love that ending. More energetic overall than the OG, but especially that ending where it's like, ah, right above All I Need.
No, okay, I'm not gonna mess with that actually.
Staircase.
Oh, it's the same.
I feel like it would make more sense if we did the B-sides before the B-sides played live.
Oh well.
Actually. This should have been on the album right after Lotus Flower. I will say that because I noticed that those two went, hand in hand very well. And funnily enough, this one sounds like it would be on the King of Limbs like the most so far, like how this one sounds. Sounds rigid and robotic sounding. Below Separator, right above You and His Arm.
Okay.
Morning, Mr. Magpie.
Guitars sound a lot cooler.
Now it's funny you say that because I think this is less good than the other tracks on here so far. It's still really good. My main complaint is the guitar on the left is a bit too iffy, and like it's kind of not doing all that much stuff that I really like. The one in the right ear is doing fine, but the one on the left ear is a bit too jittery. I think I like jittery stuff. It's just like it's not playing that well at times, but I do like how this one ends, like how it actually ends, not just guitar but as a whole. Right below Go to Sleep.
It's good enough.
This where it is now.
Just the best you can is good enough.
What?
Never.
He's
Give Up
tired.
the Ghost and Supercollider or something.
Yeah, they sound really. Actually, Supercollider doesn't, but Give Up the Ghost sounds almost exactly the same, and that's crazy. I said, God, this one sounds so similar to the album version. I'm very impressed. And I like the part at the end when he's like, "Did I sound all right?" I'd put this exactly where I'd put Give Up the Ghost studio version. And then the Supercollider, pretty good. Either this one or Give Up the Ghost are the worst tracks here, but that's not saying much because these are all really good tracks. I don't know, not much to say here either. It is pretty good. I would probably put this one a bit lower, but not by much. I think I would put it right beneath I Am Citizen Insane. Actually, no, right above.
Yeah, alright.
Alright, Staircase.
Alright, Staircase.
The actual version.
Already rated it.
Oh yeah,
So,
you did.
It's
Yeah.
very funky, very cool, but it has nothing on the Daily Mail. I'm sorry.
I like this one more than Daily Mail. I hate to break it to you.
It's ironic that it's called Staircase because it's a huge step down from the Daily Mail.
You're fucking lying, piece of shit. I quite like how
I
this
just
one
came
starts.
up with that on the spot.
All clustered
just
and
came up
anxious
with that.
sounding. It
That was
reminds me
pretty
of
cool. Did you like that? That was a good joke, right? I just
Are you
wanted
done?
to-
Is it my turn yet
Pretty good.
to speak?
Okay, sorry.
It reminds me of Knives Out with how distraught and repetitive it sounds, and the sound of it as a whole is great. I think they should have done something slightly different with the guitars at the end, but I mean, it's not, it's a pretty good song. This one does sound very ethereal and kind of scared. Transatlantic drawl, but less than I might be wrong. But like barely less. I think I might be wrong in Staircase just about the same amount. Supercollider.
I'm a little disappointed because this one also doesn't do anything exciting. It kind of sounds the same throughout. Cool, I guess, but out of all the songs they decide to make more than 6 minutes long, I'm kind of sad that it's this one.
Yeah, this is their longest song by a fair amount.
Yeah.
That's kind of funny to me. It's fine, but it could have been so much more. Could have been an epic minimal wave krautrock post-rock banger, but no, we just got to keep hearing the same fucking sounds over and over again. To be fair, they are good sounds, but I mean, it's just like, you could have done something cool with this, and they didn't really do anything that cool with it. This one is definitely worse than from the basement version, as are most of these songs, actually. This is better than Morning Mr. Magpie, but not by that much. The Butcher.
Beats are pretty fire, and chorus is catchy. A lot better than Supercollider, in my opinion.
I do agree. This is kind of what I would have hoped. No, it's doing different stuff. It sounds different from Supercollider, but they're both kind of more minimal. But this one does that minimal thing in a better way because it's like stripped back electronic beats, but it's still dynamic and it's still like interesting, and I like it. I don't understand why Tommy York is so mean with these lyrics. It kind of hurts my feelings. So I would put this one in like low grade, I think. So let's say this is right below Maquiladora. Spectre.
Spectre is super duper beautiful. I mean, I can kind of see why this didn't make the cut for the Spectre movie. It's like a stereotypical melancholy song from Radiohead. They do add a lot of like really cool aspects, like the orchestra and the cool vocals, whatever. This one has a lot of character. Vocals are incredible. Paired with the strings, make this a freaking banger. I put this in amazing, actually.
This one is really fucking good, yeah. Beautiful vocals here, and some of the best lyrics that I can think of off the top of my head from a Radiohead song. Like, I was listening to this and I was reading the lyrics, so I guess, probably why I think that. I was like, wow, this shit's really good. Of course, beautiful strings. They're not the standout here, which is kind of crazy, because usually when there's strings in a Radiohead song, that's a standout. But no, that and the lyrics and Tommy York's voice are all kind of the same amount of amazing. I will be going back and listening to this one quite often. This is really good, and I really this should have been on the Moonshaped Pool, I think. Well, I don't know, thematically it's a bit different, but it's also just like really good, so I don't really care.
I would put it right under Reckoner on amazing.
So
this actually kind of reminds me of Reckoner with the vocals.
I like how this song, when the strings come in, the song doesn't just fucking end. I appreciate that. So I'll put the very tippy top of grade.
Improvement.
Ill Wind.
Cool. Riffs are the standout in my opinion, but also really cool vocals.
I really like this one, actually. I remember not really liking it when I heard it first time back in like 9th grade, but this one is I like it's kind of bossa nova, bossa nova. I don't know how to fucking say it. Bossa nova. He's Brazilian, so I guess it makes sense he knows. I like the bass, and I like the dream. It's kind of a dreamy song, especially those synths. I really like those synths. Better last. Like, I think this is the actual last song that they released. I like the synths. I like his vocals here. The vocal style on some of these songs on the Moonshaped Pool and in the Moonshaped Pool era, they're very floaty and ethereal. Better than Bananaco, but worse than the live version of Morning Mr. Magpie.
Sure, good enough. The best you can is good enough.
All right.
Put it there.
The penultimate one, Pop is
Oh
Dead.
my gosh, Pop is Dead. My favorite Radiohead song.
My favorite.
This is honestly not that bad.
This one is good, yeah, but it's fucking funny. I like how he talks about jacking off like 2 times in the song. I'm not sure what was going through his mind that day. Definitely a music video that I have seen. I like this one a little bit more than I'm Citizen Insane. I like the guitars a lot. I like his vocals. That's kind of the only standouts for me here, though. Best
Right, okay,
songs.
I have a suggestion on how we should do the top 10. You pick 5 and I pick 5. And if we pick the same ones, we like alternate until the top 10 is 10. When we alternate, we can have 3 vetoes each total.
Can we veto our own songs?
Why would...
I like the artwork.
It's literally just Creep and 0.25.
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
When you were here before.
It's just Creep now.
But like low quality and slowed down. Oh, okay. What the fuck? Wait, let me put it back to normal speed. I feel like. Oh my god. Also, what the fuck am I watching? Like, what are these visuals? They're nice, but
This requires so much patience.
why is there still 4 more minutes almost? Oh, 3.
my god, it's over.
And we listened to part of it at 2 times speeds.
I think this is the worst Radiohead songs below any TKOL or remix.
Yeah, okay, wait. First, let's see what the good people at Rate Your Music got to say about this one. Bold of Tom York to make an over-glorified shitpost a single. Is this the band's own artistic take on the more recent sped up and slow down TikTok trend? Actual agony. I think we can both agree that this is not a very good song. However,
Yeah.
I kind of like it. It's so fucking
Dude,
stupid,
oh
but
my
some
God.
parts of it
You
are
have a problem.
actually kind of not bad. You know, it has a little bit of merit. I don't think it's bad. Well, I do think it's bad. Why am I lying to myself? I just think it's a little less bad than the songs beneath it. All right, so we have rated every single Radiohead song. Now it's time to do our top 10. Top 10 and also rank all the albums from worst to best. That's what I'm gonna do first. Oh, okay, here we go. I changed the angle of the camera. This is like so intimate now. Is this accurate? Do I agree with this? I agree with this. Okay, are you ready to see? Worst to
Oh,
best.
okay. I thought you started at the top. Okay. Slightly lower. Okay. Get it. Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh.
Mmm. You got some hot takes, I guess. I did best to worst on mine, by the way.
I'm gonna read from worst to best.
Yeah.
So Pablo Honey, Big Gap. I see Big Gap. The King of Limbs.
Yeah, it's a
Tool.
big gap.
Amnesiac. Kid A. The Benz. Hail 2. The Thief. Okay, Computer in Rainbows. Let's see. Anything here I strongly disagree with? I don't think Pablo Honey's that much worse than the King of Limbs. Moonshaped Pool worse than Amnesiac is kind of crazy to me.
They're all pretty close. I mean, the gap is to scale.
That's a good list. All right, and now let's do our top 5 song stuff. Try not to
Okay.
pick anything that you think I would pick, and I'll try not to pick anything I think you
No.
would
The
pick.
point of this is to basically pick the top 5 that you for sure want to be in the goats. Me in 1 week is gonna completely disagree with my list right now.
I'm ready. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, let me show you mine first.
Okay. No,
Yeah.
just go to the tier list, and then you can name your top 5, and I'll say if I have it or not.
Fucked. Okay, so 2 + 2 = 5.
I don't have that.
Street Spirit.
I don't have that.
Planet Telex.
I do not have that.
Let Down.
I have that.
True Love Waits live in Oslo.
Wait, how did I want to do this again? Oh yeah, put all the 5 there. Okay. Yeah. See, if you had left Planet Telex to the part where we were alternating, and I was 100% gonna veto Planet Telex, but whatever.
Oh,
Okay, so I
fuck.
had
Fuck you. Okay.
So I had Let Down.
Right.
Okay, so that doesn't count. I had 2 + 2, so that also doesn't count. The Daily Mail.
God, come on, man. Seriously? It's not that good.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
All right. Daily Mail. Where is it's in like? I would hope like high mid. No.
It's high
Okay. Who's overrating this shit?
A Wolf at the Door and
My
Fake
Iron Lung.
Plastic Trees. Okay, cool. Now you do one, and I can veto you a total of 3 times, and then I do one, and you can veto me. The top 10 right now is set. Like, you can't change anything. You have to recommend me a song to put on the top 10, and if I disagree, I'll tell you, and then you have to pick another one.
Oh, and that's the vetoing process.
Yes.
So you cannot remove and you
I
cannot
can't remove
play-
anything.
Okay, good.
Nor can you.
All right. How did this appear into strings?
I'll agree with you. I was gonna recommend How to Disappear completely, but that's close enough. Okay, my turn.
Yes, your turn.
Paranoid Android.
No, veto.
Pyramid Song. No, I should have
Veto.
done that last. Okay, damn it. You have one more veto. And both of these are your favorite albums, so yeah, I think you'll be fine. Reckoner.
Wait, if I say veto again, will you choose a different song, or does it go with this one?
Yeah. I choose
Veto.
a different one. Okay, Body Snatchers.
I'm content with that. Yeah. All right, now
Awesome,
let's
awesome.
rank them.
Oh, yeah. Let's go
Rank it.
through each one, I think.
Body Snatchers better or worse
You
than
go
How to Disappear? This
Rock, Paper, Scissors. Oh, get on Rock, Paper, Scissors.
get on what?
This is Rock, Paper, Scissors. I'm gonna copy this link. I'm gonna send it to you. It's if you win right now, Body Snatchers goes below How to Disappear in Strings, and if I win, it goes above. Okay?
Like just this one, not out of 3.
yeah, just this one.
Actually, wait. Yeah, you're right. Let me stop streaming.
No,
All right.
I stopped.
Well,
Yes.
fuck. You can just trust me that I moved Body Snatchers up because I'm not a loser.
Okay. Just tell me your next change, I guess.
All right, Body Snatchers or Fake Plastic Trees?
Big Plastic Trees.
Okay, yeah. Fake Plastic Trees or wait, no, I disagree with that actually. Do I? No, not really. I don't really care. Fake Plastic Trees or Wolf at the Door?
Big Plastic Trees.
No, Wolf at the Door. All right, let's see.
All right.
I picked.
I picked.
What the hell?
2 for 2. Okay.
Leave me alone, dude. Wolf at the Door or Body Snatchers?
Wolf at the Door.
Yes. Fake plastic trees or the Daily Mail?
The Daily Mail.
No, fake plastic trees.
Please win. Please win. Please win. Please. Let's go.
Okay, well it's already above. Let's again.
Send you a new link.
So we've got that the first 5 sorted out. All right, the Daily Mail or Planet Telex?
Dude, the Daily Mail.
Not this time, buddy. Okay, maybe this time. God is dead. All right, the Daily Mail or True Love Waits live in Oslo?
All right, I'll go with True Love Waits. I'll be nice to you.
Thank you, Jesus fuck. All right, Street Spirit Fade Out or the Daily Mail?
Street Spirit. I feel
Thank
really
you.
bad.
Okay, Street Spirit or Let Down?
Let Down.
No, I do not agree with that. I ever so slightly disagree with that. So you choose. Well, okay.
Ooh.
I guess we do
Okay,
another one.
we
Oh,
go
okay.
again.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Well,
okay. Nice.
fucking.
You're so predictable, dude.
2 + 2 or Let Down?
Let Down.
No, what the fuck?
I said that when you put 2 + 2 above Let Down for the first time. I was like, I disagree with that, but I'll be nice. Bang. Dude, win once.
Okay. I think this is all you. It doesn't fucking matter, does it? Tell me,
No.
do you agree with this? How to disappear into strings, then body snatchers, then a wolf at the door, then fake plastic trees, and Planet Telex? Do you agree with that first half?
I mean, I don't agree with Planet Telex.
Top, well, sucks to suck, dude. Get good, maybe.
Yeah, well, whatever. Yeah.
Daily Mail is only 5th. Imagine. Beneath the True Love Waits.
I was nice to you, that's why.
I'm not gonna gamble anything. You're correct. Street Spirit, then 2 + 2. So we're settling for Let Down as the best Radiohead song.
Sure, I'm fine with that.
I guess. I mean 2 + 2 = 5 is just so much better, but whatever. I guess this is it. This is the Radiohead, the definitive Radiohead tier list.
Is this it? It's not. It's really not.
This is fucking terrible. So now we have to make our own tier list.